Check this out. Once again, Smith and Wesson in the joint one time. But we go through this. You know this. In 94. You know what I'm saying? Lock your doors, nobody safe. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I walk around town with the pound strapped down to my side. No front, just in case I gotta smoke something. Round here, heads don't act the age. It might be another dead boy upon the page. Into the cipher with your lighter. Elves are ready, prepare for another all night. But keep a watch for the cops, cause they rock glocks. Coming on the block, trying to rock knots. Pick the acting like they bigger than us niggas from the streets, cause we stalk mad deep and then walk beats. I guess them all a grudge, cause I won't budge. Playing tough, staring at the judge with my hands cupped. Standing there with my nappy hair and my dirty gear. I'm a 1 year, now I'm up out of here. Niggas hit me up and down with the front. Is it because I'm down or is it because I'm from Bucktown? Home of the original gun clappers. 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 Got 5 MC that wanna contest sweet. Got your nooses ready hanging over the trees. Bring on your sounds and get drowned by my boss. Kill your body boy and hold your love up for hostage. Knock, knock, maybe not. This 4 shots empty. On a violator that was sent out to get me. I'm sober from the flow up and everything's black, but still I'm on point, ready to buck. Ain't nothing sweet, Jack. Uptown, I represented on the love. Deeply rooted from my Timbs to my dicker bar. Don't sweat the bulge coming from my hip. Grip what you get hit when I let my tool click. Nowhere to run, ambush lurks in the dark. Help to skelter smirks while you're getting torn apart. Here comes the rude boys with the ganja plants. Smith and Wesson generals of the boot camp. Over the original gun clappers. 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 Another murderer, just another prankster. Rude boy dead, cause I'm taught him was a gangster. Tried to live the life of a hood from the streets. Test the wrong dread, now I'm in eternal sleep. It's the Ripper Eye, lurk in the sky. Twist up the ganja when I wanna get high. With my brethren, a who the session. Learn your lesson, or get blasted by Mr. Smith or Mr. Wesson. Bucktown tell you weird, I swear. It's clear to me. You feel the weed, now I really see. Nightfall round the way. Original has come out to play. Prefer break day. It's just the regulars. Every day stay to be and I. Mind told the way, rhymes feed the mind in time. I find reality follows me where I roam. 360 degrees back home. Over the original gun clappers. 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 Once again, Smith and Wesson, you're doing like this. To my man Buckshot.
I like how this don't have no sound on it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Yeah. Very interesting how that doesn't have no sound on it. Hope y'all can hear me. Sheesh. Hope y'all can hear me. Man. It's one of them days. This was last night, but shout out to the fam in the building. Shout out to the fam that came through last night. Mac of the Smack of the South. Jared 011 Green. My brother Michael Ray. Freaky Deaky Marky Dan. Shout out to you. And hey, how you doing? Fella. Anytime. You already know. My brother KG's in the building for sure. I know he's in here. How you doing, KG? Blessings to you. My brother Junior the Truth. How are you doing? I want to know what you do. I don't know. You gotta tell me what you did. Shout out to Junior the Truth, uh, the originator of the Punch Junkie magazine. If you don't know, y'all need to go over there and find out. My brother Jay Will. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there go TWR. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, man. I'm on that today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad you can hear me. Hey, Tay Tay. Hey, beautiful. Man, that picture, the picture. Look, let me get my ass on here. That shit was so freaking stinking cute. Shout out to the general. I'm assuming he made that. That was beautiful. Beautiful Tay Tay. I be treating you like a Smurf without his hat. Yay, that's some unseen thing right there now, ain't it? I be treating you unseen? I didn't think I be treating you unseen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Blessings to you guys. Shalom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 78 did his thing. That was such a cute little picture. Well, y'all, I meant to go live yesterday because I didn't want to go live today. Um, but here we are. Shit. I wanted to go before the ladies fought yesterday. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate you. I don't know why my little birthday song didn't play. It's all good. I don't celebrate it anyway, but today I was like, fuck that. I'm celebrating today, damn it. Shit. I feel good. How you doing, Michael Ray? How you doing? I'm almost 50 and I feel goddamn good, y'all. For real. So, you're welcome, Tete. Man, look. Yes, I wanted to go live and talk about the fights for the weekend before yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to. I'm just going to recap the two fights on the end of the card yesterday. Because, originally I had intentions on actually live streaming, but shout out to Top Rank for throwing a wrench in the works and all of a sudden giving it up for free after I paid my 60 goddamn dollars for Punching Grace, man. And then everybody went live to do a fight call. So I was like, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Thank you, Jay Will. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. DP Rocker, how you doing? Great, brother. Yeah. Thank you, Michael Ray. Thank you. Okay, so yes, yesterday was a top rank card, took place up in Montreal, I believe. Yes, I believe it's Montreal, Canada. Um, it was kind of a big deal because we had, and you know what, you guys, Michaela Mayer. I usually say I don't like Michaela, but something I saw yesterday, it made me have a little bit change of heart. I think I'm starting to get soft in my old age, and I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know. I'm becoming an old softy, man. Actually, you know what? Let me run that back. There's 3 fights that happened last night that I could talk about because one of them is Aunt McQueen. Hey, Aunt McQueen's guy. How you doing, Aunt? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, y'all. I'm gonna do this too. For those that are available, I know it's a work day for many, but boom, there you go. There you go. Yes, ma'am, but you should be able to catch it on what shit. Tubi may still have it on their Vizio, Pluto TV, Top Rank on Roku if you got Roku. Should be able to play it back for sure. I'm watching it back on Punch and Grace, the ladies' fighter was, because I didn't get to watch the end quite because stuff was going on. It's not, trust me. Okay. I just want the truth. What's going on, family? How you doing? Not a whole lot. Just chilling like a villain, man. Okay, so yes, the first fight I'll start with that happened on that card is the Czech and Wolf, Arthur Byarzlinov. That is one of Ant's guys. I thought he was Ukrainian. Let me see where he's from. Russia. He's Russian. And Sergey Limpinets made a return. You guys, man, that was a pretty dang good fight. Um, what did happen at super lightweight? Man, look, shout out to Sergey Limpinets for still looking pretty dang good. He was whiffing a lot in that fight, but he was also trying to get his shit off. He's still in good shape. I think we said he's 36 yesterday. Yeah, 36 out of Kazakhstan, right? Um, but man, if Arthur was not getting that a damn right off on him, like look, I see why Aunt McQueen likes him. Cause he tore Sergey's face up at one point. I was like, this dude's whole he gonna be purple tomorrow, man. Oh, look, that was a great fight. Again, if you guys can run that back and catch it, because I know it's Thursday night. Maybe some people didn't know weren't able to watch it. I think there was only 4 fights on the card, right? No, there were more, but for some reason we only saw 4. Great fight. Shout out to Artur Byarzlinov, the Czech and Wolf. Second fight that I'll talk about real quick. Very interesting times we're having today. Gotta love restreaming, and I might have to do something about this. Interesting. I don't see myself back yet, but it looks like I'm back. So I that just I love restream. Damn. So I think I was on Wilkins Mattiel and Shaquille Finn. And oh, by the way, so the Barzanov and Limpinets fight that was for the NABO Super Light North American Boxing Federation, right? Um, Now the Wilkins Matthew fight, he fought Shaquille Finn. Wilkins is now 15-0. Shaquille Finn is now 27-4-2, the 7 knockouts. 17 knockouts, I'm sorry. And Wilkins, I believe, has 10 knockouts. So, because he wasn't able to get Shaquille out. Now, I didn't think he would get Finn out. Um, Finn is 35. Shaquille Wilkins is 20, so he's a baby. I'm glad you see me, cause man, this thing is tripping, man. It's having its time. So, how you doing, Derek Gaines? How you doing, family? I didn't see you coming in here. Blessings to you. So, let me you just got to give, yeah, man, you got to give Matthew his credit because um Shaquille Finn was definitely a test for him. Again, 20 years old. I don't think he had been past 6 rounds, they said yesterday. And it showed. Poor baby. It was it was a 10 round fight. It got to a point where his little eyes looked like little saucers for as much as they could, because he was like, shit, I ain't got this dude up out of here yet. And I expected him to, even though Shaquille's not been stopped, I expected Wilkins to break Shaquille down at least by the ninth round and get like a TKO stoppage. Now he did knock him down, I think, in the second round, round three. Um, but Shaquille is tough. He's a little tank. The thing that I wanted to see Wilkins utilize was a jab, and he was in the beginning of the fight. But generally, to watch Wilkins Matthew, he doesn't. Um, he'll deal with guys coming forward, and he just throws combinations. He absolutely works the body. He just kind of lacks a jab. But yesterday, he was using it. But I mean, it must have been around round 6. You can see that he had lost a lot of steam. Man, come rounds late 7 and 8, the child could not. It looked like it hurt to lift his arms. Like he was fighting, y'all. He was fighting for his little life in there, but he managed to eke out the win. It's not like Shaquille really had a whole lot coming from him. Shaquille is kind of slow. He has power though, and he does, and is stating that he has power. Shout out to Wilkins for standing up to some of them shots, because again, his arms looked like they was just heavy. At some points, he couldn't even defend himself, but he ate them shots. He ended up walking away with the North American Boxing Federation Super Middle in the WBC Continental Americas Super Middle. Shout out to baby boy Wilkins Matthew. Um, we'll see him again, and hopefully these Canadian fighters will keep mixing it up down here with the North American fighters. There's 3 up there at middleweight. We were talking about that last night. You got Wilkins, Iglesias, Osleys Iglesias, and Christian and Billy, all in the same. And definitely we should see them mixing it up there if they're not going to come down here and fight with the North Americans. But everybody need to mix it up now. It's time for people to shit or get off the pot, right? Stop playing around. The main fight, that was Mary Spencer, who I believe holds the WBO. I think she held the WBA, and Michaela Mayer, who we all know is welterweight. I think she holds one title down at welter. She holds the WBO at welter, and Lauren Price holds the other 3 um, over in the UK. Michaela couldn't get that fight with Lauren Price because apparently Lauren Price priced herself out. After agreeing to a monetary amount, she wanted more. So Michaela Mayer said, I ain't about to play with you. I'm on she's on a mission, y'all. She's trying to be a champion, undisputed champion, clearly, because she's already a champion. But so she decided to take her little self up to 154. I did a video on this, but it excited Miss Mary Spencer. Mary Spencer has been watching Michaela. She likes the beef that Michaela brings, to some of these fights. But this is where I was saying in the beginning of the live that I like Michaela. I'm starting to like Michaela because they were being interviewed and the guy's like, well, where's the smoke? You know, where you're usually a little bit more fiery, more feisty. And Michaela's like, y'all don't understand that stuff is it's natural. She's like, I'm not just like that with everybody. I thought she was like that with everybody. This is why I did not like Miss Michaela Mayer. I thought she was just being a B to people on general purposes. You know what I mean? So she's like, I don't have that. I don't have nothing against her. But the thing is, Mary liked that about her, and Mary promised that she was gonna knock Michaela out. Well, um, I did give Michaela credit for being a great fighter when she was fighting Sandy Ryan, and I felt like as the fights were increasing, you could see Michaela's IQ and her skill set growing, right? You could see her starting to understand what it is she's doing in there. She gets the assignment, right? She got the assignment last night, y'all. She definitely looked 154. Um, she just stayed in Mary shit, and I knew she would. Busier. Now at 147, she had some pretty dang good volume. She had good volume last night, but you could see the difference between 54 and 47. She was pacing herself, so probably so she didn't gas, right? And it's funny, I was in the backstage with Oddfella and KG, and I was like, I felt like she was channeling her Joe Frazier. She was channeling her Ken Norton with the side jab, getting that side jab off on her, like she was popping the crap out of Mary. Mary was gasping for air. Again, is to me, I feel like when Mary gets hit, she kind of stalls out a little bit. She tried to fight back in spurts, in places, but really Michaela stayed in her ass. She kept the pressure on her. Um, yes, sir. Okay, I'm a little behind in the chat. How you doing, 88 Sports? I seen something you posted it. Oh, it was on X last night. Matthew's my favorite of the three contenders. I like him. He has promise. He's young. I just want to see the growth. And Billy might be my favorite right now. He's grown on me a little bit too. Now you like, is that what she is? Your snow bunny ain't got no ass. How you doing, 503? Your snow bunny ain't got no booty, son. How you doing, Royal Constrictors? Good to have you brothers in here. So yeah, man. Michaela, she put on last night. They threw in the the WBC and the WBO vacant. So now Michaela is unified at 154, you guys. It's amazing. But here's the thing. Who got the damn IBF? Who got the IBF? Super middle. That would be one Miss O'Shea Jones, who just beat the shit out of Femke Hermans. So you guys, hey, that's another fight I'm looking forward to because it looks like they're trying to give Michaela or somebody that shot to become undisputed in women's super welterweight. I said super middle earlier, super welter. So, man, look, how you do that? Why she do? How you doing, Bella Faith? Because it was necessary. It was fucking necessary. She beat her ass. She beat her ass. Yeah, it's something wrong with 503. We don't talk about snow bunnies around these parts, sir. Ohio. Oseo. What was? Why are you saying Ohio? I'm lost. Oh, yes, sir. You right. You right. O'Shea, Ohio. Hey, it's about to be on and cracking. That's gonna be a great fight. If them is two bangers right there. My thing is, like when I really think of O'Shea, she has a pedigree But when to watch her fight for me, it's really just it's a sister and she's banging, she's throwing down. I have a feeling she can be technical. Like I've seen her be a little technical, and I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say a little technical. She's definitely technical. It's just her style. Um, versus Michaela, who's gotten to a point where she's very skillful. She's very skillful, very technical. So it's going to be interesting to see them two ladies eventually bang it out. Now I'm curious whether or not Michaela has any interest in going back down to fight Lauren Price. I absolutely see her beating Lauren Price at this point. Before I thought Lauren had a chance, but and Michaela is a dog, y'all, and she got power. She got power. She got pop. The more she goes up, you see it go with her. So shout out to the great lady. I don't think she my sister. She a snow bunny. She ain't my shout out Teach. How you doing? Did I see the Christie trailer? If you talking, no, I didn't see it, but I will watch it. Talking about Christy Martin? Yeah, I'll watch it. I haven't seen the trailer. I'm not a movie person. I'm not a TV person. There's certain things I watch now. I haven't been a TV movie person for like shit, almost close to 10 years. Mayor was determined with those straight punches. And she always does that. She always does that. Shout out to her. And what is, that's the shortest point from point A to point B is a straight line. And that's why I always like I say, I like fighters who don't throw the looping shots. Get straight to the freaking point, right up the middle. I'm gonna stop cussing because I was about to say some cuss words. So that was the fight last night, but we do still have fights coming up, you guys. And of course, shout out to the US 6 fight pool on IG. The new season will start January for those who are interested. We have a great time in there. Look, I'm like probably the last person up in there. I'm like at the bottom of the barrel, but I have fun. I have fun interacting with them. So that's all that matters for me. I know a lot of them are a lot more competitive, and I'm not a competitive person like that. But I have a great time. They talk boxing news, they talk boxing shit, they talk shit. But it's all in fun and they have a great time. So shout out to them. You guys should probably try to join up. It's a good time. So also this weekend we got Mr. Buatsi, Joshua Buatsi versus what is it, Zach Parker. Give me a second looking at this. See if I can share my screen. How you doing, Two Cents Boxing? The queen in the house. How you doing? How are you? 3 belts in one fight. What the hell? Because they are trying to give these people. I don't know. I think they're trying to give these people something to stand on, something to fight for, which is great. I mean, I'm actually enjoying seeing. I don't know about seeing them all come together like this in one fell swoop for sure, but I'm absolutely enjoying seeing people get the belts and people starting to work, especially the women. There's not a lot of women in that women's divisions. So I think it kind of eggs some of the ones that are I call binaries, the 0-1-1-0, 1-0-1-1-1, like people with records like that to get on their shit. Let's get busy. Mayor's last 2 performances were impressive for sure. She looks laser focused in here. She does, man. Bella Faith. Speaking of that, Sandy Ryan's return after losing twice. Oh my gosh, that shit was a thing of beauty. Aside from the fact that she looked like a linebacker across the shoulder area, but she's on a mission too to come back. So that's what I'm saying. It may come down to Sandy Ryan and Lauren Price. Like we're starting to get movement to me all around in boxing, and yeah, I'm just happy to see it. One more belt for undisputed at 47, right? I'm kind of mad she got one belt, two vacant belt. Yeah, man, I feel you. Mayor, okay, I read that one. I read that one. Buatsi, aka Chris Partlow from The Wire. Oh boy, here you go. Here you go. What they're trying to do is get paid. And I'm not mad if they need that. They absolutely need that. Okay, can't leave them vacant too long. No, you can't. So let me share this screen. Actually, let me go down to this one and share the screen. And we gonna look at this here. If I could get this shit together, good lord. I don't know, I'd be struggling. I'd be struggling. Here we go. Buatsi versus Parker. Woohoo! And I probably should take that off because we are most definitely live. It's not gonna be shortly. Jesus. So Buatsi is 19-1 with 13 knockouts. He's a great fighter. I ain't gonna say great. He's a good fighter. He has a good jab and he's pretty consistent with throwing the two behind it. He's good at staying busy and filling holes. He's pretty dogged until he isn't. And I say that because in a lot of people feel like Buatsi has a problem getting past fourth gear sometimes. He doesn't create separation so much. He definitely starts out well. He has good speed and again he stays busy. But it's almost like he's getting by on this skin of his teeth kind of thing. Like a lot of people really aren't impressed. That last fight he had with Callum Smith, in particular, which is the one loss he has, Callum just outworked him, especially when it came to the body work, which usually was kind of strange because Buatsi, I've definitely seen him apply body work. I don't know. It just seemed like Callum was hurting him to the body, but he didn't even have the wherewithal to think, hey, I should be punching him. I should be getting some liver shots off on him. Like, I don't know what was the deal with him and his corner in that fight, but I have a feeling he's going to be coming back with the vengeance. Now that he's taken his L, nothing to lose, right? But I'll take my glasses off so I can read this. Um, he tends to go so hard he ends up flatlining in championship rounds in tough fights against Callum. Okay, I just talked about that, so I'm not gonna go over it again. But Zach Parker, 26-1 with 18 knockouts, uses range, does not throw the volume Buatsi does, but he does throw concentrated punches with some power. He punches through and he makes them stick with decent accuracy. Um, when I looked at Zach, the first thing I thought is, damn, could he be like Callum? And he's absolutely not. He does know how to fight on the inside, but his perfect. He's perfectly happy like being on the outside, long range. Um, like I said, he doesn't throw the volume, but he does throw sticking shots. There's clearly power in that because his record, yeah, 26-1 with 18 knockouts. So I just don't see this one going down the way Callum Smith did for sure. Callum was beating the smell out of Buatsi. Even though Buatsi was fighting back, Callum got off. I don't see Zach getting off. I see him fighting and getting his ass whipped, and Buatsi walking away, possibly stopping him late TKO, right? Um, the other fights that are happening this weekend, and I'm really not gonna go into those so much. You got Pero Thompson, Pero versus Thompson. Let me put that up here. Here we go. Pero versus Thompson. Lanier Pero versus Jordan Thompson. Heavyweight bout. Uh, I totally forget what belt is up on the chopping block for this one. Hold on a second. I thought this was a belt, you guys, because this is in the fight pool. So apparently it's not. Apparently it's not. Pero, 12-0 with 8 knockouts, and Jordan Thompson, who's 15-1, 12 knockouts. He's been knocked out or stopped, I should say, once by Jaya Pataya. And the thing is, this was 2 years ago that he got stopped by Jai, but he has not fought since then. Um, my grandbaby's having a whole problem up there. So if chipping away was a person, Lanier is that. He's dogged fighter against smaller men, and he's a little more methodical against larger guys. He's gonna slow down. He's not in the best of bodily shape, but he's not like a big, nasty heavyweight. Um, Jordan Thompson, tall, rangy, slow. He's probably gonna get knocked out early, y'all. It just is what it is. I don't know why we picked this fight, man. Somebody tell me. Um, the fight pool is getting real interesting. I bet you think it is, sir, because you're near the top. Yeah, yeah. When is Josh going to fight for a real belt? You tell me. I have no idea. And after what we seen the last time, like I said, we're gonna have to see where he even goes from here. Is he gonna be able to get Zach up out of there, or is he gonna look crazy again, man? Great fighter. Pause. Sis took the because he's a good fighter. Because people keep telling me great, no, I wouldn't even say great, good. So apparently I can't say great and good, and they're really synonymous. So yeah, he's decent. He's good. Uh, there's also this weekend Rashidi Ellis, who is 27-1 with 18 KOs, known to us by Speedy Rashidi. He's gonna be fighting Javier Fortuna, who's 39, 6-1 with 28 KOs. I think we know who both of those gentlemen are, and I think we know Speedy's likely gonna get Javier out of there, but Javier has been busy. He's just older. I think he's 36 himself. Javier Fortuna, I do believe. Here we go. Let me look at that real quick. 36. Um, his last fight was against Alfredo Santiago, who I believe fought Devin, and he didn't get up off the seat, y'all. He got stopped in the 8th round, so we gonna see how that works. Actually, I don't even think that's televised, to be honest. Oh no, it's gonna be on the Zone on Saturday, so we will be able to watch that. Or am I looking at the right damn thing? It's not. Okay, it's not. This is happening. The Mohegan Tribe Department of Regulation in Connecticut. We ain't gonna be able to see that one. So those are the fights this weekend. I really just been wanting to get to the good stuff. The good stuff. Hey man, we're here for a reason. So as we all know, the saga should have came to an end yesterday, and I hope that it did. I wanted to go live yesterday and talk about this, like I said, but hell, why not? Why not go live on my freaking birthday when I didn't want to, right? We here. We working. Um hmm. As we know, well, okay, I did a live for the first when Laila came out with her receipts. And I still hold the same sentiment. I feel like Layla had the right to defend herself. I hate saying stuff like that, but she did. She had the right to defend herself. You know, a lot of people felt a way about was she clout chasing. Um, you know, you gonna get in there and fight, and with all you doing all this, you better get in there and fight. I said that I was not for the fight in the very beginning, but I understand as a woman of a certain age, bitch, you ain't gonna keep talking shit to me and I don't say nothing. You know, I'm keeping a certain level of class to a certain point, and then we gonna have a problem. So I don't know. I feel like she waited 5, 6 years to address it. That's problematic in itself because I just couldn't take that shit. I couldn't take you running your fucking mouth for 5 or 6 years, but she did, and then it just got to a crescendo because you know, again, when she got on the commentary panel for the women's fight, the MVP card, you know, she was asked questions on the panel. She was asked questions thereafter. She absolutely said that she would consider it for the right amount of money. And Claressa just lost her fucking mind. She started going in again. I said that I feel like Claressa was insecure and she was doing this shit for a reason. That to me was the person who was kind of cloud chasing. Um, and just being problematic, but it's nothing new, right? It's not what we don't expect from Claressa. But let's see, when was this? 3 days ago, Claressa finally responded to Layla Ali's first receipt video. And hey, let's just let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Let me see. Dr. Boxing Talk in the house. How you doing? Now that seat had an adhesive on it. He was savage. Was good. You tell me it was good. How you doing, Doc? How are you doing? Oh, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel blessed. I feel blessed. Thank you very much. Winston Lee, how are you doing, sir? Shout out to you. Blessings to you. Oster, I don't know how you doing, Oster? How you doing? Oster, Doc, 503. All you guys know what's up. You can always feel free, put your link in the chat. All these gentlemen and 2 Cents was in here. Ladies, Bella needs a channel. I don't know what she doing. She be taking her sweet time. Always feel free, post your chat. Post your channel in the chat. Wherever 903 is, shout out to that great brother. Because he been going live, y'all. 903 been going live and he been cooking, motherfucking cooking. I pray Claressa has this same energy in her 40s if some young girl comes for her. I hope she don't. I hope that'll be 10 years from now. I hope she has the wisdom to understand what all this was. I really do. I hope that she has the wisdom to understand what this really was, and that she carries herself in a better manner. Seriously. Um, let's be honest. Layla played Claressa. She was never considered in a fight. I agree with that. I don't know if I say she played her. Um, she definitely wasn't considered in a fight. And you can say maybe she led some people astray. But she did say she's going to give us an answer. So if we jumped out and assumed, that's kind of on us. And I know I did. I said that in my last live about it. I was like, I think she's going to say yes. And I said at that rate, I would be okay with it. This was a Send Me to Ferrari's remix. Ah, Bella, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see. We gonna check this out, y'all. Yes, sir. We gonna check this out for those in the back, maybe who didn't see it. Here we go. Claressa's response to Laila Ali's first receipt video. This might be a little bit too loud here. Or it might not have no volume, flipping it
And
off.
we all know when you start losing the fight, you go below the belt.
And y'all know how I'm going to get down. I'm going to
Laila
pause
Ali has
this.
been losing the fight against me for a very long time. And we all know when you start losing the fight, you go below the belt. I really did not want to have to respond to this video because I am not into tearing another black woman down.
We all know how Claressa gets down. I'm just saying. Thank you, Oster. Thank you. Look, yeah, I'm gonna be stopping this. I know, Bella. I know you like. I think you like Claressa. I'm just gonna say that, ma'am. I think you like Claressa. I'm about to go in. It just is what it is. I cannot help it because Claressa is full of shit. Absolutely full of shit. We know she don't hate tearing down women.
This is just another example of the older hating on the youth.
Is 30 years old youth the youth, you guys? Please tell me, somebody, anybody. 30 years old, she's the youth. You're younger. You're not a youth anymore.
So now I want to come and set the record straight on what really happened, how our beef started, and how we got here today. So let's take it back to the beginning. 16-year-old Claressa Shields from Flint, Michigan, fighting her way to the Olympics to represent her country. Now, for those who don't know, around this time, I was relatively unknown.
Yeah. I feel the way. Look, I really don't want to let all this play out because seriously, it's 20 minutes of this shit too. Hey, I'm gonna skip past this a little bit. Sheesh.
I was a diamond in the rough.
Through this shit.
Mary Spencer was 3-time world champion. She is from Canada. 17 points to 34. After that, interviews flooded in from all over.
One of them is boxing.
I, relatively unknown, at the age of 16, beat Mary Spencer on the point system, 17 points to 34. After that, interviews flooded in from all over.
One of them is boxer Claressa Shields. She just finished her junior year at Flint Northwestern, and while her classmates enjoy summer vacation, she'll be competing in the world's biggest stage.
Now, she has to be one of the potential feel-good stories of the London Games.
American Claressa Shields has the potential to stand out from the crowd. At the age of 17, she was the youngest boxer to try out for the national team, and Shields hopes to qualify for the London Olympics by finishing in the top 8 of the middleweight category.
So she was not the first person to interview me.
Now let me ask y'all a question. When Laila said that I was the first to interview her, do you guys think that it was on a local channel level or was it on a freaking larger platform level? I think that's what she meant. I don't think she meant she was the very first person. And real talk, what was that? The amateurs, right? That's you. Yeah, the local news is likely gonna come get you once you get to the Olympics. They coming to get you. It's just funny to me. It'd be a little bit two-sided sometimes. She act like nobody shows her love, but the woman's like, I was the first to interview her. I don't think there was nothing behind that. She's just saying, I don't know. I just feel like Claressa is reading into that way more than it needed to be. Everybody, sure, we know the local news came and got you, boo-boo. We know. It was probably several outlets. I guess. I don't know for sure. But I just think that's a little extra, but
me beating Mary Spencer put everybody on notice. The young black girl from Flint was coming. Speaking of all the interviews that I did, Laila Ali came to the Olympic Training Center where I was training for the Olympics at, and me and her developed a big sister and little sister relationship. And now I wonder if it was even genuine because she gave me bad advice.
Wisdom. Keep your advice to yourself. Because you never know when you give out the fucking free that somebody gonna come back and slap you with some bullshit later. I'm just saying, good Lord. Laila never said she made her relevant. Claressa said Laila never promoted her, so Laila pulled up receipt after receipt of her promoting her. Absolutely. I love Claressa's complexion. I just don't like her attitude. Shout out to you, Ramon Sefu. I don't like the attitude either. I think that it just kills it for me. Claressa knows she's doing damage control now because she played herself with the last response. Claressa, I'm gonna get to that at the end. She's definitely played. She played herself a show. She really was doing well to just not say nothing. Seriously. And because the damage was done with the first video. For those that are not like on Claressa's, fandom thing, I'm just not. I have not been for quite a long while because of the attitude. Okay, but to be frank, when Shields said youth, she didn't mean that she was a young jit, right? You tell me. She's speaking of herself when she says the older hating on the youth. She's younger, but at 30, look, we all know as men and women at 30, sometimes things change a little bit. You ain't no jit. You ain't the youth. You're a grown-ass fucking woman, dude. Look. She was emphasizing that Laila is from the older generation, hated on the younger one. Oh, I absolutely understood what she meant to say. Words matter, though. I'm just going to say that. Growing with soul. How you doing, Kim folk? How you doing, great brother? I be all right. I be okay. Once I heard word light skin, it's something that, hey, hello. Yes, sir. Why is she reading off a you tell me. You tell me, please, Leah. I don't know. She never used to use hand gestures as she talked. She stole that from we get into that. Never said she was the first to interview Claressa. Thank you, 903. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Oh, T-Mac. How you doing, family? It's good to see you here. You know, I always love to see you. Laila gave her bad advice, but your biopic movie was 95% about your amateur career. Y'all cooking. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get through this, y'all. I knew what time it was with Claressa when she called Laila. Hey, man. Y'all you jumping the damn gun. Salute to you, Joe. Laila can do no wrong. Hey, man. She didn't do no wrong to me. But you on some different stuff. I understand folks not getting her personality. Doesn't really bother me, though. What's her personality, though? Seriously? Being mean-spirited, having a stank-ass attitude. Now, there's some good sides of Claressa. Don't get me wrong. She does give her time. She does have energy, we'll say, for her people. I love that. For the people in Flint, for children. Absolutely. But towards other women, then we have a problem. When it's almost like, it seems like when she feels like somebody has something on her, be it looks, be it that they can fucking fight, that's a problem. So when Laila said in her first video, you're not really being a great representative for boxing, sometimes I kind of agree. Yeah, you're accoladed up, and we love that. We all shout her out for that shit. But she don't even accept that for her fucking self. She still wants, and I don't mind her wanting more, she still wants more praise. because that's never going to be enough, because Clarissa's not settled within Claressa. So personality, that's subjective about what that is. The attitude kills me too. It's very juvenile. It's very juvenile. Jealousy, envy, cattiness. Nah. No. She act like a YN, but she's a grown ass woman. Let me get through this, y'all. Some people take the path of love in hip hop, some don't. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Look. Okay. Let me get back to this. Look at this shit.
She told me to stay amateur and win as many Olympic gold medals as I can because there was no TV exposure and no money for women's boxing in the professionals.
When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice so she could have long-term success in and outside of the ring. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body.
Now that is body. I hate the word, but yeah, Laila didn't have to hit. She didn't have to hit like that. Claressa, love yourself, girl. Love yourself.
Fat.
That was nothing but her trying to body shame me and discredit me for winning world championships at.
Now that's stupid. Why would she discredit you? Why the fuck would she discredit you? Now you can look at the you could look at that a couple different ways, right? She could have been telling you to stay in the amateurs because she didn't get to experience that. So she may have been telling you to do as much as you can in that. Now, as far as the there's no money, at the time Laila was there, maybe not. I don't know about that advice from Laila. Again, I'm not gonna be here to just be all on Laila's side. It's some stuff Laila be doing, and I kind of side eye. I ain't gonna lie. But I have a feeling she was probably telling you to get the most out of that amateur career. If you're gonna go into the Olympics, get the most out of that. We see she did. 2-time gold medalist, right? The body shaming. I hate that word. That's young people shit. I don't care. I don't think it's right for her to poke fun at her being curvy. But on the flip side of that, y'all know I don't like her saying she don't want to lose weight so she could keep her ass. Like, again, this is a mental thing for some women to keep a dude, to get a dude. Love your damn self however you come. Big booty, little booty. Big chest, little chest. Tall, short. Love who the fuck you are. That's a whole nother thing, but body shaming, you're only body shamed because you allow somebody to make you feel a way. Don't let nobody make you feel a freaking way. Love who the fuck you are, man. Embrace yourself.
Weight classes and 5 different weight classes, which is 154, 160, 168, 175, and 175 plus. I went against her advice, and I was the first woman to make $1 million in women's boxing. Before this interview on The Breakfast Club with Laila Ali, me and her were very friendly. This is what ignited the entire beef.
Time. You got Claressa Shields now.
Hold on. I see y'all cooking. Ooh. Hold on. To be honest, I think big sister needs to give little sister a hug and tell her keep her self-esteem up. But did she not do that at a certain point? I mean, again, and this is what, going back 5-6 years. And this is the straw that broke the camel's back right here that we about to watch, right? Let's not act like Laila wasn't throwing slick shots and leading on a fight with Claressa. And let's remember, social media wasn't around when Laila fought. Social media was not around. Was she throwing slick shots leading on a fight? I think she was just stating who the fuck she feels like she is. And Claressa got in her feelings. That's really how I view this, Bella. Now, that was back then. Again, what we're watching right now, right here on the screen, that was back then. I feel like Laila was just stating this is who the fuck I am. This is who I was. I was that woman. And because she was retired, she could say that. Floyd Mayweather could say, I'm that motherfucking dude. He don't have to get back in the ring to say it, though. And if some little young guy feels a way about what the hell he's saying, then that's a personal thing. Ain't nobody gonna be walking around here like they're not the shit if they wasn't the shit. Like, I don't know what people expect. Yeah, she was throwing shots and that shit wasn't cool. I didn't care for her poking fun at her body. You can diss somebody without using one curse word. You can. Y'all are highlighting her biting back at others, picking at her. Who's others and why should we care when she picks at other people? I'm just asking. Whether it's subtly or blatantly, I'm unfamiliar with any beef involving Claressa that she initiated. That's important to note. Duly noted. Okay. I hate our sisters at war with each other. Love the quote, but she must deal with her child. Thank you. And even if it ain't childhood, as an adult, whatever she's been through, however she feels about self, it absolutely is showing on the outside. Staying amateur and winning 2 medals is still the highlight of her career, but that was bad advice. Thank you. Claressa clings to more. Laila Ali told her to protect her brand. Accident. Okay. Love yourself always. There's nothing dark confident sister. Love them. That wasn't that. Look, I love Claressa. However, Claressa wasn't there. She's just stating that at the time it wasn't a fixture in women's boxing at the time. Something happened in women's basketball. Oh, same thing. I'm gonna say you said same thing. Melanin is a gift from the Most High. That's right. Claressa isn't the highest earner. If she followed her advice, she'd be able to fight these women that make more money than her now. Good Lord. Okay. That's not body shame. She's talking about being in shape to box. Thank you, Oster. Look, me and my husband had this conversation. And this kind of plays into what I talked to Dr. Box and talk about, right? When I said that she may have to move down. It's about being in shape. And I think Laila indicated that as well, but me and my husband were just having this conversation. It's a lot of emphasis when you listen to Claressa about her wanting to look a certain way. And in turn, that would make her feel a certain way. Again, we're dealing with a woman who clearly, I don't care what y'all say and what you think you see on the outside. As a woman, I see it. She's not secure within self. And talking about light-skinned women, and I'm not going to say she's colorist. I'm not going to go that far. Calling, oh, so pretty Laila. It's the comments. The fact that you don't want to lose your ass. Girl, you're a whole athlete. You have time. You can go lose weight and do what you need to do, and you can still go gain weight later. Go gain your booty. I'm just saying. You can just tell. This shows the difference between a women and a girl. And she's a grown ass woman, but her mentality, it's just not there, y'all. That's why I said I need Claressa fighting women in their mid-40s. Claressa's supporters are ridiculous asking Laila to fight or shut up. I agree. Layla's almost fucking 50 years old. How you doing, Akabelli? How you doing? Oh boy, Carrie. I ain't gonna disrespect her and call her no Clarence, and I ain't worried about, that's between her and the Most High. Mess around with married men, man. Claressa can find 15 mil for Laila, but not for herself. Oop. But I hope she finds it at some point. Also, Claressa keeping that. Thank you. But you know what? Okay, and I said this, JT. I don't know if he was in here the first video, but she treats him like a whole purse. She treats him like an accessory, an afterthought. He's just there. I mean, I don't know what they do behind closed doors, but because of that whole attitude thing, acting like you are the one, like, sit down a little bit. Be a woman. Be a woman to your man. Carry yourself like that. She is the shit. We all know she's the shit. We all give her credit for being the shit. But it's still all that. It's annoying. I don't know how a man deals with that. How you doing, family? How you doing, 503? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Are you muted? No, you're not. I can't hear you for some reason.
You say you can't hear me?
I see you talking, but I can't hear you.
Oh, wow. What the fuck is going on?
He ain't handling Ramon. He's not doing his damn job, sir. I need him to. We can't hear you fine. I don't want them to fight either, but saying that she's too old for Claressa, was Frazier too old for Laila? Once again, picking and choosing. That is an opinion. It's not picking and choosing. Did I say that I was okay with Frazier and Laila? And I was a kid. I don't really give a shit about that. I don't even think Frazier belonged in there with Laila. But hey, that's just me. Try again, 5.
Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me?
We still can't hear you for some reason, 5. I don't know what's going on. You're not muted.
Okay.
No. I see your thing moving, but I can't hear you. We hear something beeping. There's no beeping over here for me. Oh, y'all can hear him? I can't hear him. Hold on.
Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me? I didn't cut my Bluetooth off. You still can't hear. Oh, that's weird.
So I can't hear you on my StreamYard for some reason, but I can hear him too back through my phone. And y'all say y'all hear something beeping. You hear it from me? I don't hear any beeping. Jesus. Okay, I gotta send him the link. Okay, so let me let this play while I send him this link, right?
She was an Olympic champion. Mm-hmm. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. Mm-hmm. And she's doing great. I mean, it's still not what I would have wanted. I would have wanted more because I have a big picture of my. It was great.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun, shits and giggles?
Money, right, Laila there, and I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
She claims that I took this out of context. And one thing I would say, she wasn't just saying that I wasn't good enough to inspire her and to give her a challenge. She was saying that all the women who were currently boxing could not give her a challenge.
Now, why is she worried about other women? This is the problem right here. And I said that this was the issue. She felt a way about Laila saying what she said. But again, like I just said to Bella, and this is just me personally, right? We all feel the way we gonna feel. How you doing, G Tatted Up? Blessings to you, King. Welcome in. Tay, my bro, how you doing, family? Hope you feeling good today. You know what? I would love for you to drop in, but I have a feeling it's acting up. It's acting up on 5. 503?
Yeah. You still can't hear me?
So you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna have to listen to you through another device, and then when you stop talking, because I just can't. I don't know what the hell is going on and why I can't hear you.
Can the chat?
Here, I'm gonna stop talking.
Chat, can y'all hear me?
Or is it just Shawa? I don't know. I don't want to be talking and the chat can't hear. That's crazy. Oh, the chat can hear? Okay, cool. Yeah, what's good? What's good with it, Shawa? I was trying to come chop it up with you on my break. Um, I feel like
So yeah, the chat hears you, but my thing is so far behind. This is
okay.
just crazy. I know y'all can hear him. I can hear him on my phone. I just can't hear him for some reason on my freaking the browser. Hold on. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Five. Try again.
yeah,
Now I
yeah.
hear you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, man, I had been wanting to speak on this. We really didn't talk about it too much. But since Claressa dropped this video, it's been some back and forth about it, and you talking about it. I'm gonna say this. Um, I know Claressa ain't the most liked individual. Um, I know Laila ain't the most liked individual, but in this case, I feel like Laila is using this to her advantage. This is kind of keeping her somewhat relevant in boxing spaces because everybody want to see her fight Claressa Shields. But it's kind of like when I look at it, to me, it's like Michael Jordan versus LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like that, who's better, this era, that era. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that. I hate that type of stuff. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, me too. But I'm gonna say this. I think that first video that Laila dropped was so um it was so fire. Like it was a good video. And it got a lot of people looking at Claressa funny. You know what I'm saying? But if you really know Claressa, like she does that. Like how you was just saying, I do agree with you on that part. Like she don't do good with other females. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly think she does not have any female boxing homegirls. Like she more like she kind of gravitate more towards the guys. You know what I'm saying? Than females in boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a her problem or what, however you want to put it. But to me, I think that Layla Layla she been doing a whole lot of capping and pump faking. Like let's just keep it real. Like you said that you wanted X amount of dollars, they offered you X amount of dollars, and you still don't want to fight. So you making these videos and you going back and forth with Claressa. I mean, it's really just to keep you like in the algorithm of the media, I guess. That's how I feel.
I could, and you know what? I'm not mad. I can absolutely see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I can see why people feel that way too. I don't know if that's Mr. Shelton Moore trying to come back in here. Yeah, it is. Hold on a second, Mr. Moore. How you doing, Shelton Moore? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I know you about to come up here and talk some shit, but
No,
that's
no,
okay.
no. I mean, look. It's I don't have to say anything. It's self-explanatory if you live in the real world.
Mm.
I mean, look. The girl understands that she's beating everybody currently. There really isn't any more big money fights for her. Money fighting Hannah Gabriel, she ain't get no big.
You don't think the rematches should pay more like Amanda and Katie's have kind of increased? You don't think so? Oh, Lord, he took off. I think they should. I think her rematches should pay just like Amanda and Natasha Jonas. These women have fought rematches and they've garnered more money than before because women are actually climbing the pay scale ladder anyway. And people want to see these rematches.
Yeah, but not only that though, you got to realize a lot of those rematches were competitive, close fights. Honestly, Clarissa hasn't. She really hasn't had no like close edging fights where you like said, "Oh, damn, I think Clarissa lost." She has been, kind of, handling her business in the ring as far as dominating
Yeah,
these
she
girls.
does.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, without question.
Like with Serrano and Katie Taylor, like those, like the first two fights was extremely competitive. And salute to Jake Paul for being a damn good promoter and securing the bag for them. Him and Eddie. I know you don't like to give Eddie credit, but you
Oh
know.
no, I give Eddie some credit, but he's a terrible. He don't play.
Yeah, but yeah, man, shit. Them fights was worth the rematch. It ain't really no. It ain't like, look, man. I understand why Clarissa is doing what she's doing, but she has always, in my mind, from how the beef started with the Breakfast Club interview when Charlamagne was asking Laila the questions. She's always felt like she was gonna be second fiddle to Laila Ali, regardless. So when Laila said that, they gave her every little reason to go at her.
Well,
You know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
played that, and that's what I
Yeah,
was speaking to. The fact that Clarissa clearly felt a way about Layla saying, "There's no one fighting right now that can beat me. There's nobody down there that like basically that she'd have interest in fighting."
right.
Well, and that's what I was like leading up to. That's not. Look, here's my thing. If they had a relationship, big sis, little sis, and Clarissa clearly felt a way. Now, and I said this on my first live about this. You, on one hand, you could say Layla was being dismissive because she knew Clarissa was there, but she gets back into why she said that, and I feel like Layla was justified in saying that at the time. Clarissa
Right.
could have contacted her then and said, "Sis, what's going on? I'm here. You don't think I'm worthy of fighting?" And then she could have broke it down to you, but you didn't call her. You just got online like some of these young girls do. I know one because I got one in my family. We had an issue with that, and just start talking shit instead of just picking up a phone, calling me. You got my number. We could talk.
Yeah. She took the YN approach. That's the YN approach. You know what I'm saying?
Put that
I
shit
ain't.
on.
Yeah, that was unprofessional on Clarissa's part, but at the same time, that gave her all the fire she needed. You know what I'm saying? Because now, oh, you've been feeling like this. You've been feeling like it's nobody in the combat world that can, quote unquote, fuck with you or give you a run for your money. And once again, that's Layla using these women to like kind of belittle them and put them beneath her.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference between this era of women's boxing versus Layla's era,
Mm-hmm.
it's way more on the main stage. It's more competitive. It's more eyes on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Clarissa is thriving in that. Now I don't know why Clarissa would feel like she really need Layla Ali for real. Because to me, she really don't need Layla Ali. Like the homie in the chat is saying right now, like
You
she could
don't.
fight. Yeah, she could fight Shadasia Green, or she could, fight what's my girl's name? Franchon Cruz again.
Franchon, she could fight Savannah
Yeah.
again. She could fight Hannah. Like, but she's gonna have to.
Hmm.
Because again, and this is something that me and Dr. Boxing talked about on his channel. There's not a lot of women. The men may have 1,500 people in a division. Women have like 45. And the women on the bottom below the first four, the top four, because they usually don't have no top 10. They're binary numbers. They're like 101, 001.
Right.
So
Yeah.
and those women is not trying to step up to fight no Clarissa because they know they're gonna be. Now some of them may because they need some money, but the majority of them is like, I ain't about to get my ass beat by Clarissa and be looking, but whatever their reason may be, they just know they're not of that caliber yet. And then who is of her caliber? Clarissa's at the top of the damn food chain, wherever, until like a Gabby Fundora move up or fucking Caroline Dubois move up. We ain't seen ain't no killers in women's boxing like that.
Right.
Not yet.
And I listen, I'm not mad at Laila for feeling like she's the best. When you do what these women have done, you supposed to feel like you the best. It's no knock on nobody feeling like they the best. That's just you having confidence and high self-esteem in yourself. Like that's a good thing to have. But at the same time, I just feel like Laila she doing a whole lot of posturing and pump faking. Like you
I
have
don't.
been, yeah, you have been um called out. You wanted a certain amount of money. They presented you a certain amount of money, and you just kind of waltzed around, did your little Cinderella dance around the motherfucking me fight, and that's cool. Like you know what I'm saying. If
I
you don't
don't
want
think
to, huh? Go
I
ahead.
don't think so. I don't think so. I think Laila is tired of hearing a big mouth heifer talking shit. And then she said what she needed to say, finally. Because the
Yeah,
thing is, she ain't been out here saying Clarissa's name as long as Clarissa has. Somebody asked Laila how she felt. Every time Laila said something, because somebody asked her, she never just came up out of her mouth on any of her platforms, on her cookie show, on her sports show, on her own freaking IG and all that. She ain't never came out said nothing about Clarissa. She ain't checking for Clarissa. Clarissa checking for her. And anytime somebody asks her about Clarissa, she say any old little thing. Here come Big Mouth. Oh, you want to fight me? You want to fight me? I beat her ass. I beat her. Yeah, this is a 47-year-old woman. She like, bitch, you gonna keep talking. Keep talking. That's what that shit's about.
yeah.
To me. Because we know how Clarissa is. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why people in here acting like Laila to me, not to me. I don't feel like
But
she been
once again, Layla and Clarissa pointed that out in the interview in her video and with the clips. Layla belittles and puts these other girls beneath her. That's what she do. And you can't be mad at Clarissa for calling her out. Like, okay, if you feel like ain't nobody on your level or these girls is beneath you or whatever you said, like, let's put that shit to the test.
No. Okay. So if Mike Tyson comes out tomorrow and he talks some big shit and say, I'm the best, ain't nobody motherfucking beat me. Da-da-da. Should all these young dudes come out and be like, all right, Mike, let's fight. Let's be real.
Yeah, but see the thing with Mike Tyson though, Mike Tyson Mike Tyson don't mind praising all these fighters. He don't mind doing
We
that.
ain't gonna act like she don't. We ain't gonna act
You know what
like
I'm
Layla
saying?
don't
Mike
praise
Mike
these
Mike
girls.
Mike didn't gave niggas names and shit. Mexican Monster and Mike be fucking talking shit to these niggas and
So
oh
does
yeah,
Layla have to give
let
people names? She got other shit going. She ain't even
but
thinking about
that's what I'm
boxing.
saying. Mike don't put people beneath him. That's what I'm saying. She did that shit with Ronda Rousey,
That's
and
why I
she
said
and she and she did this. She did the shit to Clarissa Shields. Like I don't understand why people feel like Clarissa shouldn't say nothing. Like you just gonna let this lady belittle you, and you sitting up here doing all this shit, taking women's boxing to the next level, and she trying to like son you.
when did she belittle Clarissa specifically and why? Let's be real. When and why?
Clarissa feel like
No,
with
I
the
ain't asking
with
you what Clarissa feel like. What
I'm
actually happened? Let's talk about reality.
that's the reality.
The
In the
only time she
in the
belittled Clarissa is after Clarissa was talking shit. She didn't just come up out her mouth and say, Clarissa ain't shit, I'll beat her ass if we was. She did that after Clarissa came out and said something. The first time, all she said was, there's these girls that are fighting right now. I beat them all. She didn't say no name. She just said, in the division I fought in, them girls are not worthy basically of fighting her. Now, if they took that, how come Claressa the only one that took that shit personal? How come nobody else came out and said nothing? She didn't put no name or address on that shit.
Because Claressa felt like she that girl.
Fuck
Just
that.
like just like Layla,
That's a personal problem.
just like in that moment. How is that a personal problem?
It's a personal problem because she didn't put no name or address on it. And that's her big sister call her and tell her, hey, big sis, why can't we get why you including me in that? You know, I'm in the division that you were in. Why didn't she be a fucking grown-ass woman and call her and say, hey, what's going on? But at the time, look,
that part I don't understand.
I was working my way up to it. But at the time, Claressa had 8 fucking fights. She had 8 fights. Till this day, Laila still got more knockouts than fucking Claressa got fights. Get your fucking weight up. I don't care. Look, Laila got the right to talk her shit. And she still didn't put no fucking address on it. Shout out to her for that. She just said I'm the baddest bitch. And I ain't mad at her. She can say that.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Claressa
but when you want to put your baddest bitch title on the line, motherfucker don't want to accept it. So who really is the baddest bitch? Because it seemed like Laila don't want no. Laila don't.
48-year-old woman. Why does she got to come back out and prove that shit? Why don't Claressa deal with the bras that's in fighting right now? Deal with them, the ones that's sitting there waiting for you to move your I don't want to lose my ass back down to fucking 68 and fight them damn girls. You run around talking about you don't got people to fight. There's plenty of girls for you to fight, but you feel a way about Laila. It's something about Laila that tweaks something in fucking Claressa. When Laila has not really been checking for her, she ain't said shit. She been doing her little thing, living her life, being a mother, being a wife, being a businesswoman. And anytime anybody just asks Laila something, apparently she's watching. She watching. Oh, she said something about Ronda. Why the fuck do you care what she said about Ronda Rousey? That ain't you. Live your life, Claressa. Work on your shit. Build your branding. And never mind, look, because you're gonna make me say something. You're gonna make me say something. But again,
nah. It's all talk. It's all shit talk. It ain't. It ain't. I listen, man. I see dudes in the chat talking shit. Like it's cool, man. Like people gonna feel how they feel about it. Whether whether you favor Laila or you favor the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter to me. I just feel like it's just been a lot of back and forth, a lot of built up animosity, more so probably on Claressa's side. And I think what you said really makes sense. Like it's definitely something with Laila. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, it might be a little nepotism. Like, hey, this is fucking Ali's daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's boxing royalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's that girl. You know what I'm saying? So it might be.
I don't even think it's that. I mean, look what Claressa did. You start bringing her. This is the thing with me with Claressa, and this is what I was gonna get to with the video of Claressa. She went all around the fucking world talking about, oh, she did this to her and she did that to them, and she said this. Keep it on you. Keep it on you. Because she sure kept that whole video of hers on you. Part 1 and 2. She didn't have to bring nobody else in. Matter of fact, she said she was going to speak to the Ann Wolf issue. I'm so glad sis didn't. She kept that shit classy and kept it the main thing. That's fucking Claressa. She didn't have to talk about nothing else. Claressa is all everywhere. And everything she said that actually did involve her is her being in her fucking feelings about something that she said that she has the right to say. That's just how I feel. I feel like,
look, man, when you say it's just like us talking right, it's just like us talking right now, right? I'm saying something, you saying something, and the world is reacting to it. The people in the chat is reacting to what we say. Laila said something, Claressa didn't like it. She reacted how she reacted, and it's just been a downward spiral since then. I understand Layla being a older woman and Claressa being a younger woman. It's but like I say, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like we haven't seen older people fight. We have. We've seen older people that's older than Layla get their ass in the motherfucking ring and fight. Am I wrong?
Does she have to?
Is she talking shit like she the best?
No, she don't. She don't have to.
Oh, so now
Again,
see that's
again,
what I'm
like
saying.
I
See, that's
said,
what I don't that's what I don't
no,
under, that's what I don't
no. Like I
understand about
said,
that, dog.
like I said, if Mike Tyson came out tomorrow and he was like, fucking Moses the Tuma, little bitch, I beat his ass if I still would. I'm telling you right now, I would know. I do not expect I don't want to see Mike Tyson get back in the ring and fight no goddamn Moses. I don't. But Mike has built his career and he's done what he's done. He moved on. Now him fighting Jake, that was the dumbest shit ever to me. I didn't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it. That's just me though. And like you said, and for everybody in the chat, all this shit is subjective. This is all based on how we feel as a person. But the thing is, I can disagree with you. I ain't gonna be mad though. I respect 503 for coming here and feeling how I respect y'all in the chat. Feel how you
For
want to
sure.
feel.
For sure.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the good doctor. Another brother from the US 6 on the panel.
What's good, bro?
Mama, there go that man. What's up with y'all, man? I seen the chat. I was just lingering. I was on the road, and I was waiting. I'm on my way to work. I'm sitting at my desk now. So
You're a little
Hey, look, bro. I had to park the truck and goddamn get on the show with Shawa, man.
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I know she appreciated as always.
Yes, Lord. Put your landing gear down now. Not unless you dropping that thing. No.
Y'all talking about Laila Ali and Claressa Shields, right?
Mm-hmm.
Five feels in his gut that I got all the way hate for Claressa. I don't. I don't like her personality. That's all. Like certain people when they open their mouth, you know what I'm saying, you never I don't know. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, a situation that I had. You know what I'm saying? I was seeking validation. But at the same time, it's like I count myself out because I'm not consistently seeking it. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when you do something and you do something well, you got to be raw enough to understand you're not going to get a pat on the back. You're not going to get a congratulations. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't like deter you away from being creative, being damn competitive. It don't, you know what I'm saying? Just you keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that get phased out. If you want to do something to get noticed, do something to get noticed. Five watches football, and he already knows, and he got kids. His sons play football, but his sons don't have to go through what an offensive lineman has to go through. An offensive lineman has to damn block perfect all game for him to get praise. He slips up one play and the quarterback gets hit. He the biggest piece of shit. He the fat bastard. He can't block for shit. He you know what I'm saying? Every damn thing under the sun. But that damn lineman has to damn, you know what I'm saying, pull his damn, you know what I'm saying, his jock strap up and keep blocking for the remainder of that game. Whether he's getting that validation or not. So in boxing, and I know that's a team sport, but at the same time, that's an individual on that field that has to get ridiculed or celebrated. You know what I'm saying? But he's never going to get the true celebration that he deserves as an offensive lineman. You don't hear about offensive linemen getting praised like that. So in boxing, keep damn checking it off. Keep adding to your merit badge. Keep damn, you know what I'm saying? So when you walk in the room, it sells itself. But Claressa's in the boat that she gets all this stuff and she feels like we see it, but she has to walk in and let people still know. You're like, you really don't.
You don't.
You really don't. You know what I'm saying?
If you got it like that, you don't. And she got it like that, but she don't know how to work it. It just is what it is.
But on the flip damn shower, who am I to tell somebody how to brag? You know what I'm saying? So if that's how she brags, then that's how she brags. But at the same time, you got to be able to read the room also and understand it ain't necessary in certain pockets.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Soon as somebody else wins, yeah, may five. Look, both of y'all drive trucks. You could damn shit on the fact that five didn't have his landing gear down yet.
No, I
But
can't.
but you didn't know what he's really there doing.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And that's what's going on with Claressa. She's like, she makes it seem like, oh well shit, well I do it too. You be like, yeah, we know you do it. Let Bud Dad go get his damn flowers. Let Amanda Serrano get their flowers. Don't have to say good job, but
me too.
yeah, but if it
Mrs.
was
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Favorite line in an R&B song comes from Carl Thomas. What about me? That's her. Head ass. You know what I'm saying? What about
Look, now see, this is KG's perspective. Like I said, we all can feel different.
Okay, so y'all not gonna admit that Laila did a lot of pump faking?
No. What was the pump faking at? She look, that second video, she even pointed out, she like, this was the question that was asked, and Fight Hub flipped the shit. They asked her, and she's like, I would consider. That's the key word. I would consider it. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no. That's just like when I tell my kids be like, Dad, when they was young, Dad, can I do this? Can I do this? I stopped telling them no, and I stopped telling them yes. The favorite word I started using because it was misleading. I say maybe. Maybe. That's 50% left, that's 50% right. You don't know which way I'm going to go. I said maybe. That's on you to think I'm saying yes. Or that's on you to think I'm saying no. But I'm telling you, I consider it. I never said yes. So like I said, it's a play on words. When somebody says words, you got to listen to what people saying. Don't misconstrue my was with a word. Has with a have. Don't do that. Take me for what I said.
Thank you. She said, I would consider. She didn't say, yeah, I'll take that for 15 to 20. I will consider.
Claressa went 100 miles an hour in the other direction, going to get escrow money and all this other shit. Why are you jumping through all these hoops when you got women that you could be fighting?
But like someone said earlier, why ain't she getting that money to go fight some of these other girls?
Yeah, if you try to put black women on, go put this money in some other woman's pocket. Take that 15 mil, split it down the middle. You take the 80, you get a 20 to the whatever woman, and make their damn life change. If you're all about empowering, if you're about building.
I guess Laila get the Ali pass, huh?
No, it ain't even a pass. The lady did what she did in her era. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't understand why people feel like she should come up out of where she's been and what she's been doing. Again, you did not hear from Laila all these years. The only time you hear her talk is when somebody asks her about Claressa.
Yeah,
otherwise, she talk about self.
I've yet to hear Laila bring up Claressa on her own.
Me too.
And as a fighter, I'm going to tell you, look, Five, if you was a fighter and I was a fighter, I don't care if I'm retired or active. Somebody asks me about you, man, I whoop Five ass. I'm not going to tell, why would I tell you, no, man, I don't know, man. I ain't been in the ring in some years. Five might get me. Hell no. I'm still going to tell you, because that's the mindset and the spirit of a fighter. So like I said, I'm not mad at Claressa for taking it the way she took it either, but at the same time, you got to take a step back and read the whole room. What was the context of this question? Why was it asked? And she went on the campaign after, oh, she keeps bringing me up. No, talk to the damn interviewers that keep bringing her up. And then you would really have something to say if they brought you up and Laila said no comment. Then you really would have something to say. Well, why she shying away from giving me praise or shitting on me? Why won't she just talk about it? Then it'll be another damn thing. So Laila is responding as a fighter. Bitch, yeah, you ain't good enough to fight me. You got 3 knockouts. I knock out bitches.
I don't understand why people are mad about her saying that.
You shouldn't be. That's a fighter's response.
When Claressa's going, I'll fuck her, all that, I'll do this to her, I'll do that. They can both talk their shit, but why is people feeling away because Laila feels how she feels about herself? She was knocking women out. She was the shit in her time. Who we got? Oh, I don't know what that was for. Somebody's trying to get up here. I see my brother Dr. Boxer talk too. It ain't just focusing on Shields, but is that not what this is about? This began
Yeah,
about.
man. Hey, doctor, they don't like Claressa Shields' attitude, man. That's all that is.
And Doc loves Claressa clearly, and he has openly said, if ain't nobody gonna stick up for Claressa, then he will. So I get where he's coming from, and really, I ain't trying to go at Doc. I get where he's coming from. He feels like she needs that. That's fine.
Man, Claressa responded like a fighter would respond. Okay, if can't nobody beat you, you that girl, come beat me. I only got 3 knockouts. I can't all this shit y'all saying. It's good. But I'm not gonna ignore the fact that Claressa did attempt to fight her and Laila didn't want to fight her. That's a big factor to me in this story. That's all.
Welcome to the panel back. Welcome, Mr. Moore and KK. Welcome to my show. How you doing?
I'm good, Queen, and you?
I'm beautiful. How are
I just can't take it no more.
Shawa, how you
I,
doing?
let her cook. Y'all let the
I
sis cook.
can't take it no more. First, I want to say not everybody is like a Claressa hater. A lot of people actually liked Claressa. It wasn't until she did what
Somebody
she
mute.
did with that man that she did it with
KG gotta
where
go on
people
mute.
started to
You
give her
echoing.
the side eye. Also, I don't know how people don't see that she's a snake. First, she was in the wife's inbox. Then she
Hold on,
did what she
KK.
did to her.
Hold on, KK. Somebody, Mr. Shelton, mute, please, because we're getting feedback. We can't hear the clean cook.
It's like she's building up this reputation of sliding in somebody's DMs and then trying to befriend them, get and take whatever advice she could take, and then she does them dirty. She did that with Miss Smith. She went back to Miss Smith. She did that with Laila Ali. Laila Ali always gave her praise. What did she do? Turn around and stab her in the back. Also, I just found out her and Alicia Baumgartner were friends at one point. Now she hates her guts. She took her whole style. I really don't understand what people can't see. I used to like Claressa. A lot of people are not a hater on her. Matter of fact, when she fought the girl Daniels, I didn't even have Netflix because I don't be home like that. I actually got Netflix just to watch Claressa's fight. But when all of this stuff just started unraveling about her, I'm like, oh, she a snake for real. That's it. That's it, and that's all.
KK, do you have something on in the background? Because everybody was muted. You got a real bad echo.
I don't know if that's my phone.
Yeah, you have something else playing the live?
No, I don't. I was looking for my remote to turn on the TV, but
okay. I don't know
I'm
where
just
the
on
hell.
my phone. But yeah, it's like I just don't like when people say, "Oh, everybody's hating on Claressa." She had a lot of fans, and she's losing fans.
Yeah, she is. I think she's losing fans because I think people clearly see. I didn't get a chance to play it all the way through because I was trying to play.
I just wanted to say that, and I'll land my plane. I don't, not a good live person. But God bless you, sis. I really like your channel, and I'm gonna subscribe. Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right.
Shout out to the queen coming up here. You're always welcome to come up here and cook. Always welcome. Open panels. Mr. Moore, welcome back, sir. How you doing? Shelton Moore. All right. Well, look, I agree with her though. And my thing is I stopped really messing with Claressa when Claressa went after Keith. I was like, I'm done. I just can't. I already felt a way about her attitude. Now here's the thing though. I still support her boxing for sure. Claressa's a dog. But at the same time, y'all have probably heard me be critical of how she fights because it's just what I see. I feel like Laila in the sense that Claressa can fight, but there are things that she could do better as far as turning over shots. And at the end of the day, Claressa just might not have power. She might not ever be knocking nothing out. That's reality. But I love her fighting style. I think Claressa is a freaking dog. I don't hate her. I absolutely don't hate her. I just don't. I don't agree with the shit she's doing right now. KG, you still here with me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, you're kind of low, but yeah, I'm not mad at Clarissa for feeling. Well, look, I don't know. I don't support her though at this point. It's as far as outside of boxing, any of the shit she does and talking. No, when she get in the
Look,
ring and
Shaw.
fight somebody,
Look,
I
you
support
can
her.
look, Shaw. You can in life, and this is with anything. You can feel how you want to feel, but at the
Right.
same time, other people around you are going to feel the way that they feel, the way you feel, the way you
Absolutely.
feel.
Yeah.
So, like I said, and if you want to keep maintaining yourself to be in these rooms with these people, either you're going to have to make an adjustment, or you're going to have to convince these people to walk on eggshells when you're there. And if
Mm,
you can't do that, this is a you thing. How do I make myself more pleasant around people? I'm not saying you have to change because foundationally you're going to be who you are. But at the
right.
same time, how do I make myself more palatable around people? How do I deliver myself a little bit better so I can come off and be understood? Or do I understand what silence is? Or not having to
No, she
respond to
don't.
everything?
She don't, and she's not worried about how people feel about all Clarissa. It's just really funny. She's only worried about self, and to the point where again you got a whole man that seemingly is loving you or being loving being with you. She treats him like a whole purse because she's too. She is just this. And that's because she's this big on the inside. So everything is that. And my that. Like it's just showing. It's showing. When it comes to boxing, I will say. Because again, Clarissa has actually done a whole bunch of stuff within her community. And she's very so we know she's very supportive of men's boxing and the people she rock with, black people, the black like shout out to Clarissa for all the great things she does, but the things that she does so that's bad is so to me personally it's glaring, it's blaring. It's like, girl, sit down. Yeah, be a lady. Sometimes you close your little mouth. Sometimes it's okay to be quiet and not say nothing. Like, has she not this response? I was not feeling that. And like what KK said, I feel like she's losing people because of her even coming out with this shit. Like people can see through you, girl. I think so. Some of y'all can't. Some of y'all still rocking. Some of y'all still want to support the behavior. Some of y'all think Laila was wrong. I think a lot of people see like Clarissa started this shit. She just did. I don't know. I don't know. We all see what we're gonna see. I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm not mad at people if they don't feel that way, man. Uh, okay. I tell you what. Blessings to you, Andre's finest. Thank you for stopping by. Let me do something real quick. KG. Let me do something real quick.
Shaw, you left me in the back last night. You just walked off and started
I
talking on the
told you I was
phone,
gonna be on the telephone, sir.
cooking food, you know what I'm saying, answering phone
I
at the
was on the
door and
telephone,
everything. She
sir.
just left me back there. And I was like, damn.
Let me play this real quick. I have to let everybody know.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Show the world that it's true. Time to fly. Throw your hands up to the sky, yeah. Going up, cause we're celebrating life, yeah. Another trip around the sun. Gotta have some fun with the tribe or a party you want. Cause it's only good vibes. You the star, get your shine.
I just had to let people know one more time.
Hey, happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Another lap around the sun. I do appreciate you because you was talking about it last night, and I said, you know what? I'll wait till the day and say happy birthday.
I
So
appreciate that. I
I'm
feel
on the
good.
panel with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So happy Be Earth Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I don't do birthdays. I do soul days. That's what
Yep. So
the Most High breathed my soul into me. That's how I feel about that one. So I just feel good to be damn near 50, man.
I don't even look at the number anymore. I really
I don't
don't,
care
cause
about the number. If I don't care about
look, I see
staying
the
with
number.
me.
Yeah, I see the number, but then I don't even care about it anymore. So when people say, "Well, how do you feel to be this age?" I'm like, "How am I supposed to feel? I just got here.
I'm still me.
I'm still me. I just got here."
I
So
ain't with a crazy lady.
yeah,
No, I feel good, so I just had to live right now. I feel Stephanie Mills good. If some of y'all don't know who Stephanie Mills is,
you
go
should
find
just
that
play
shit
that
out.
in the background somewhere.
I
Cause she
might
feel
play it on
good
the
all
way out.
over.
I feel good all over. You hear me? I might do that on the way out. Okay, so let me see.
Well, look, Shawa, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have your day. I'm gonna cut out of here. I'm sitting at my desk and I got a 3:10 meeting, so I do appreciate you. And
Thanks
like I
for
said,
coming on.
503 probably took this as I wanted to come over and talk shit about Claressa Shields, and I just want to speak to it. I'm like certain people, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for everything. So
That's facts.
it just is what it is.
And the
But
sooner we all understand that, the better off we'll be.
uh, but
Everybody
peace
ain't
and
for
blessings
everybody.
to you. Y'all tap in to US 6 Sports and Entertainment Hub this weekend. We have she call him Bebe's child. You know what I'm saying? We got Jaleel Hackett, Jaleel Major Hackett. He'll come over and come get some shit off his chest. And y'all tap in next week. Tales from the B side is going to be back. The gates are back open. Tales from the B side is going to be rolling, and we got Stephen Big Shot Shaw. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna
Put
talk
the
to
link
him.
in the chat, sir.
I
We need
will. I
be
will.
responsible with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I definitely
Um,
think people should enjoy that show. It's a
oh
great
yeah,
show.
that definitely. And then we may even have a double show next week. So y'all stay tuned. We waiting to lock in another guest. So, but
We
shout out
ready.
to the chat. Shout out to you, Shower, and of course shout out to my people over at the US 6.
Shout out to the good doc, KG. Appreciate you. And Five. If you're still listening, Five, appreciate you. Okay, so shout out to Nick J. She just had her birthday too, y'all. And Voxiana too. Yeah. Scorpios, Libras, we rule. You know, I don't know what to tell you. The crazy thing is, she is worried about what people think. That's right. She is. Otherwise, she wouldn't be so quick to pop off and there you go. She get in her feelings a little bit too like again. But I think Nick with time, I hope. And I do. I'm genuine in how I hope this for her. Because I know people come from different places. I hope the older she get, the wiser she get. The more she understands. Sometimes your silence is deadly, and it absolutely is a weapon. Sometimes you don't gotta say nothing. You are already it. You are the girl. Your silence can actually be a weapon. You know, I hope she comes to realize that. I like them both, but I can't act like only one side is flawed. It's interesting hearing folks discuss it though. I didn't say Layla's not flawed. I did not say that for sure. You know, I don't know what take, but do I feel like one side maybe is more flawed? I do. Is it ageism? Maybe. I'm from a little bit of a different time. Sometimes 10 years or more can separate, mindsets. And again, sometimes it's location. Where are we at? Where'd you come from? Where I came from? How were you raised? How was I raised? Right? That's why I say everybody has an opinion. We just really should just respect everybody's. You don't have to agree. I'm really not trying to attack her. I just feel like I'm talking about what the hell I seen is going on, right? Both of them have funky ass attitudes. Ooh, look, this is a whole new take. Yeah, this seems like Claressa is alone in that notion. Laila can't do no wrong. Interesting take, Rick Timms. Goodness grief. Both of them got funky ass attitudes, y'all. How you doing, Blue? Blue Hustle Man. How you doing? Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Bella, I hope you're still here, sis. I know. See, Bella rock with Claressa. Doc rocking with Claressa. Thank you, Ack and Blue. I appreciate that. Man, look. Run it back. Run it back.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Show the world that it's time to fly. Throw your hands up to the sky, yeah. Going up cause we're celebrating life, yeah. Another trip around the sun. Gotta have some fun with the tribe or a party you want. Cause it's only good vibes. You the star, get your shine.
Yes, sir. Okay, I was totally on the wrong damn thing, but it played the song. It played the song. Yay! Blessings to you, Coach Hudson. How are you doing? Look, that's another channel, you guys. Hope you guys are putting your links in the chat. I'm sorry, Mr. Moore. And you've been on here before. Claressa is a narcissistic little girl mentally who needs to heal her inner. I definitely feel like she needs to heal. I don't know if it's trauma or it's just insecurity, but I absolutely agree. I'm loving this 51, still running, jumping, aging gracefully, a blessing. Look, you know what? Because me and Rick be going at it sometimes about this. I hope the Most High is blessing you. And I know you believe in a higher power, but I know you don't believe in what you call the Bible. I get it. But I hope he is blessing you continually, seriously. And I hope that when I get to be 51 again, I'm 50, I'm knocking, that I'm more active like I used to be, because I have kind of got a little sedentary. But shout out to you, Rick Timms. Most High bless you. The way people agree with Laila caused folks to cape for Claressa like she wasn't the reason for Laila addressing her in the first place. Thank you. Thank you. You just got punched. Shout out to you, Ramon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. They both talk major smack. Look, let me get back. They're both fighters with mouth. That's right. And fighters got that. Like, I don't understand people mad. Folks ain't used to someone getting back at Claressa like Laila. There you go. They're used to, she just talk her shit. And that's it. Ooh, Claressa did. Laila did, because she did that. She did that. Look, let me go on. Ashley, how you doing, Queen? How you doing? Blessings to you. TD, thank you very much. 2 cents. My brother. Who you? Oh, I'm like, who the hell you calling seafood? I know he ain't talking to me. Shit. Coach Amber, how are you doing? I've been saying every time she look at the WBC belt, she gotta see every day. If that shit on the wall, she like, hey Laila, with your oh so pretty ass. Like, what are we doing?
The problem is that I am the only one that says something. Now, coincidentally, I'm not the first woman athlete that she's done this to. Let's rewind again and take it back to when Ronda Rousey was the queen of combat sports.
Are you a fan of Ronda Rousey? I wouldn't say that.
Before it was me, Ronda Rousey was the queen of combat sports. I mean, this girl was arm-barring girls in less than 30 seconds. She was viral. She was making hundreds of millions of dollars in her field. When she was on top of her game dominating, Laila Ali became jealous. And instead of her embracing Ronda Rousey, she started during interviews telling everyone how she would beat Ronda Rousey in a fight.
So did she become jealous, or did she just not like Ronda? Before the good doctor got off, he said everybody ain't for everybody. Sometimes people just rub us the wrong way. She don't have to like Ronda Rousey. And a lot of people didn't like Ronda Rousey. Hello. Did we forget that? Everybody didn't like Ronda Rousey. A lot of people thought she was an asshole. Maybe that's how she felt. She's not entitled to say that. People are asking her again. If somebody's coming to me asking my opinion, I don't have the right to say how I feel in full. I gotta like hold back for Claressa and for the people that feel like her. I'm just asking for a friend. How you doing, Aunt? Thank you, Coach. I appreciate you.
Yo, can you hear me?
You're staticky and low. Can you hear me?
Yep, I switched my mic. Can you hear me now?
You sound wonderful. Wonderful. The
I don't
USC
know
was
how to
just
feel about this. I really don't. I'm a little
okay.
indifferent. I'm a little indifferent, like in between, because everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel makes some great points. Especially the one
Mm.
that you made a couple minutes ago. That's the thing that has me a little bit indifferent. Because like on one hand, it's like, yo, Gwoat, you're doing too damn much. You're obnoxious as hell. You ain't got to make everything about you. But then conversely, and I got to blame Hollywood for this, but after I saw the movie, I felt like I had a little bit more understanding as to why she conducts herself the way that she does. You know, it's like you win 2 Olympic gold medals, you do this, you do that, and folks still saying you ain't fought nobody, resume's trash, you ain't accomplished. But at some point in time, you got to just determine for yourself that everything that I've done is enough, and not feel slighted and not feel attacked every time somebody else is getting their props.
It's got to be in self. It is. It all starts here, y'all. I'm just saying. I believe that. I agree.
Yeah, because I mean, it's one thing to use.
Mm-mm.
PS68?
It's one thing to use. It's one thing to
Use
use.
the back of my PS68.
Yeah, we can. It's one thing to. It's one thing to use external chatter as fuel to motivate you and all this other stuff. But it's another thing where you just so blinded by it that you can't see for yourself. Like she is the only boxer in American history to win 2 gold medals. It's like that's rare as hell, male
Mm-hmm.
or female. She's been undisputed however many times now. You know what I mean? Over the span of multiple weight classes. It's like, yo, you're great. You just need to be secure with that.
But she's not, and it's to me. I think is obvious. It's super obvious she's not settled within herself. Because if you were, again, people can say stuff. I don't care. What the hell do I care? That's how you feel. That don't have to be the truth. And if I'm not like accomplished like this woman is, but you still can't fucking tell me nothing about my damn self. You can't make me feel a fucking way about me. No. Like I don't know. And I don't, everybody's different. It didn't take me when I was her age, I still felt that same way. And like maybe it's just in you. Maybe it's just in you. I don't feel like I've had any super trauma, but we all go through traumatic things. We all even have times when we don't feel our best and we don't feel in comparison to this one or that one, whatever. But girl, you got all the accolades in boxing as a female. You surpassed Laila. The only thing that she has not done is be able to just knock people out. But I'm not a boxer. And I totally understand everybody don't knock everybody out. We all know that. So maybe that's not, I don't know. Work on your technique if that's what the problem. Like I don't know what the minutia is. Where at the very base, at the bottom of it. I don't know what it is. None of us do, but Claressa surely knows. Fix that shit.
Daddy.
Well, I mean, they've alluded to it. They've alluded to it, and then when you hear her talk, especially in reference to other people, yeah, I told you, yeah, already. We heading in that direction, my guy.
I remember that, Jay Will.
Yo, my man is he dressed up like Harry Potter.
Oh my goodness.
This
Oh my
old
goodness.
lady, he said, "What is he, a judge?" Because of the robe.
A judge. Yeah. Never mind. Let me shut up because I be saying things be in my head. When is not being a fan hating? Thank you. I ain't no fan. I'm a supporter. I support. I ain't a fan of none of y'all. Like, why is it mandatory? That's because someone is good that you have to be. Thank you. I don't have to like you as a person. I don't have to like you as a fighter. And I'm not a. I like her as a fighter, even knowing that Claressa don't knock shit out, even knowing she's slapping shots.
Yeah, but you know she gonna scrap. One thing I have liked is
She
her
got a
defense has
dog in her.
improved over time.
Her
When
deep.
she's
She's
since
a
she's got
great
with John
fighter.
David Jackson, yeah, she's a damn
Yeah.
good fighter. And the other thing is this too. You know, from the multiple accounts of people who have met her in person, they say
Mm,
she's actually pretty damn cool. But there's just
I
something
agree.
about
I agree with that.
there's just something about that credit. Like it'll never be enough.
And somebody calling her out. I've always had a problem with that. If somebody calls Clarissa out, it's like she totally loses. I'm like, ma'am, ain't this the prize? Ain't this prize fighting? Ain't don't you the prize? People will fight you. Why are you mad? It's okay for her to do it. It's okay for her to have smoke and press up on people. Like I don't know. I might have ran dog box and talk off because I know he love Clarissa. But look, the Shay girl, she's a like 5-0 or something. Called her out at the Lonnie Daniels fight. It was okay, for Clarissa to get out the ring and talk shit to Shay and walk all up to her and shit. But she felt a way that Shay said, I want to fight you. Girl, I don't know. It's the damnedest thing to me. Shadeja. I like this. I just don't. Look, I don't know, dude. It makes me feel away. It just makes me feel away. Instead of just saying, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's fucking fight, girl. But the old lady was trying to convict my youngin. She ain't young, man. Stop doing like, yeah. I was like, you ain't no. Who said that earlier? She ain't no jit. She 30 years old. You're a fucking grown woman. She's mad cool in person. Yeah, I know you met her. And I think she, like I say, I've said that. I said that she's done many things. And we've seen her around people and that she does have great energy, but it's something she got a problem with. I don't care what nobody say. I think she has a little bit of a problem sometimes with light skinned girls and girls that want to fight her. Like it's just what I see. When Mayor says she wanted to fight, thank you. I said that last night, Nick. Talking to KG and Odd Fella, I was like, I find it real funny when Mayor called her out. She didn't say shit, and I'm like, I wonder why. Was it because of what we saw last night, Nick? Is that what it is? Please answer, sis. Please let me know. Is that what it is? Mayor put them things. Yeah. How you doing, CJ? How are you? Has nothing to do with who I like, dislike. I just don't practice revisionist history. Same folks that applaud Laila for talking trash are the same ones telling Shields not to talk trash. No, I don't agree with that. What kind of trash are you talking? Um, Nobody's mad when Clarissa says she's the shit at all. We agree with her. I think nobody's mad when Laila is talking shit for saying she's the shit. And it's also the attitude behind it and the other shit that goes on with her. I don't think it's the same context there, the same energy, the same. I mean, saying you the shit that's probably a universal energy. I'm the shit. I'll beat your ass. I think that's the same shit. But anyway, okay, look.
Some of these people though, they do slight her in some ways where it's a little shady. But I wonder how much of that is, just using her name,
Mm-hmm.
comparative marketing, and so on and so forth. Like Amanda Serrano earlier today posted a photo with Layla Ali and was talking about surrounded by greatness and beauty and class and all this other stuff. And there's nothing wrong with the posting of the photo, but it's like the timing is just a little. But I also understand it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these fighters got to find a way to stay in the public's consciousness.
Look, Doc, you already know. The link is pinned, sir. Like you be telling me and everybody. The link is pinned, sir. The difference is her being retired for 20 years, being in your 40s and still fighting, than being close to 50 and retired for 20 years. Look, like I said, I never said that I was okay with Laila fighting Frazier. I just said as well that at the end of the day, it's up to Laila. If Laila don't want to fucking fight her, why is this even a conversation? I mean, some people are really genuinely upset that Laila came out and said no. Some people said when she made the part 1, if you doing all this and you don't fight her, then like it's problematic. No, because she told y'all from jump. She didn't even tell y'all. She told the reporter who asked her, I'd have to think about it. So clearly she thought about it. She thought about all that she got going on in her life, her business, her brand. And she's like, nah, fuck that. It's not worth it for me to be going at this girl. I'm going to drop these receipts and maybe this will shut her up, because who has been talking also? People are mad about Laila for coming out and saying shit. But at the end of the day, somebody's asking her about Claressa. Just like when they bring up Laila to Claressa, it's the same shit. Claressa says something. Nobody's jumping down her throat necessarily for saying anything to Laila. I mean, again, in the beginning, I said I don't want to see the fight. So I was like, yeah, quit calling her out. She ain't trying to fight you. She ain't even saying shit fucked up to you. So where's this energy that you'll fuck her oh so pretty ass up? What is that about? Look, let this go.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I was just asking. Look, I don't know. This shit is all over the place.
Do you think Ronda Rousey would you?
Oh, so I'm gonna skip through Rousey. Look, we know what it is with Ronda Rousey. People didn't like Ronda, man. It is what it is. Does she gotta like Ronda? And why does Claressa care? Why the fuck does she care if this woman was talking about Ronda Rousey?
Because you gotta build a case, Shawa. Like,
But
look,
here's the thing.
she's a serial hater, a habitual hater. This is not exclusive to me. This is just who she is.
Look, why do you gotta build a case on other people when it's supposed to be about you? That was my question initially. Why are we going all around the world to get back to Claressa? The other girls is 68. She was talking shit about all of us, but you the only one that had a problem with it. And if you weren't the only one, you're the only one who said something. Who cares? You got her phone number. Call her. That's my whole point. She talk about Ronda Rousey. Why do you care? And in the whole, I don't know. Look,
Wait,
I'm gonna let this roll.
No. I said that.
Yeah, I thought in reference to Ronda Rousey.
You don't get beat the way she got beat. To just.
I think that might have been a little messy.
Taken advantage of in the ring and just look like a little rag doll in the ring. That would never happen.
But like some in the chat have said, people didn't like fucking Ronda because Ronda talks shit. And yes, I know Ronda got beat up by her coach a lot. She got jacked up. Yes. Shout out to Ant, I believe, that shared that with me. Does that mean that she get to be mean to nasty to other people? Don't they say misery love company? I'm just saying. Hey, man. I don't think it's getting ugly no more at this point, Tay. I'm hoping it's over at this point. I really am. Because this is silly.
This is the thing that people wanna overlook. She's supposed to be so classy and supposed to be so, above everything. But look at these interviews here where she's clearly laughing at Ronda, discrediting Ronda, talking about how you can't be a great and lose that bad in your prime. She just taking a dump all over her, and Ronda Rousey was really that girl. So I don't know if you guys know, but up in boxing, it takes a lot to get inside the ring. It takes a lot to prepare for a fight. And we all have a camaraderie where we don't laugh at each other when we fail, someone loses a fight. We don't kick each other when we're down. We have a good sportsmanship. And if there is any competitive spirit, it's not in a disrespectful way.
Do y'all believe that? Y'all believe that there's no kicking people when they're down amongst the women? It's just competitive spirit. We ain't ever heard Claressa talking shit and calling women bitches and ugly, and we ain't did that. She said Savannah Marshall won't be black. I'm just saying, she's in boxing, right? It's just a Capri for me. I'm gonna just let that be known.
The way that Laila Ali celebrated Ronda Rousey's loss was disgraceful, and it showed that she has no integrity and that she doesn't even understand how serious the sport of combat sports is.
The same woman who, just like her, goes to these other women's fights and supports them. Again, yeah, her face is on the WBC belt. Anytime a woman gets a belt, Laila's there giving it to him. Yeah, we get into that, Rick Timms. Not that I think that has anything to do with all this.
So I'm playing these clips so you guys know it's not just me that Laila Ali hates on. She hates on any woman in combat sports who starts getting more notoriety than her. In Laila Ali video, she said that I had become a disappointment and a bad representation of our sport and culture.
Here we go. I don't think she hates on women who get more notoriety than her. The beef has been between her and Claressa, man. Who else is Laila beefing with? Ronda Rousey's not in boxing. She wanna be. I'm just asking, man. Okay, Ramon. She talk about men boxers, and thank you.
To be fair to Laila, I gotta ask this question, and I asked this question the other day to my guy.
To be fair to Laila, okay.
Yeah. What context were those answers given in? Because you said, she was asked about it, but like I thought that Claressa did a really good job of swaying the people who are, I guess you could say, partial to her to just believing like, yo, like this woman's just a hater. But it's like we're only seeing the snippet. We're not seeing the whole comment within the context.
Of which part now? Because really we ain't seeing
The stuff
whole.
about Rhonda, and then just some of the clips that she posted is like they're out of context. Like out of context, they could look any type of way, especially when
To
you
be
cut them
honest
short.
with you, can we say that for both women? Well, here's the thing. And maybe Claressa did say, and I missed it. We'll catch it, but Laila for sure said you could find, in order for you to get the context, you can find these videos that I'm showing on YouTube. I don't know what the context is for Ronda Rousey. I really don't. And again, which is why she's playing a stupid little game here by even bringing up Ronda. Because what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What bearing does Ronda and the way Ali? I guess she's trying to say she's hating on other women. I didn't know she was hating on Ronda. If that was the case, if people feel like that, I didn't. So that was new to me. But I don't think that has nothing to do with you, girl. And I don't think that makes a case for her being a serial hater. I don't.
Well, I mean, that's what attorneys do, right? They try to build the case. Hey, look at this guy's prior history, did X, Y, Z, so he had to be guilty of this.
Janky and attorney in law. Like, I don't know. She's
Top dog
not
law.
making a case for me. She's not making a case for me. She's not making a case for me. Oh, let's go on, because Rick Timms needs me to get here. We getting here. Because I think this was irrelevant. I see where she's going with it. And I said,
when Colin Kaepernick started to kneel to protest racial injustice and police brutality, it was a chain reaction. The world was tired of seeing unarmed black men being gunned down and killed by the police. Everybody came together to fight and stand united under one slogan: Black Lives Matter.
Except Layla Ali.
Joining the fight.
Hey, we getting
this
there.
Is what Laila Ali had to say. Play the clip.
You're black, but we as black people are not calling the shots. We're not in charge. You have to fit in. You have to conform to a certain extent, but still try to be true to yourself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like with me, for example, I don't, a lot of times there's posts that I like that I might see that are very pro-black, but I won't post it on my Facebook page because I have fans from all races, from all around the world, and I don't ever like to make people feel separate. You know, and sometimes they do, like when you just be like, Black Power, I love my, you know, so it's like, you know, I think it's time to like, I like the all lives matter, or all lives matter, you know, and that's kind of what my focus is. But it's hard, you know, because, you know, you got sponsors and you got this and you got that, and you don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Let's just stop it right there. Because here's my thing. and this is what I believe Laila means by she ain't there yet. I own my own business. Do you think white people or Mexicans or Asians or anybody would want to work with me if I'm stomping around them all the time saying Black Lives Matter? Now, there are some people that are non-black that absolutely dig that. They absolutely are like, yeah, because they actually support black people. But then there's plenty that you won't see the fucking light of day as far as getting some work. It's a difference when Laila came to her and told her about branding and stuff. Maybe I'm just saying, and y'all know I'm definitely all for being pro-black, but I'm also for being wise as a serpent and harmless as a fucking dove. Look, it's her money at the end of the day. Laila is worth, the last time I checked, like 11 million. That's just what they think she's worth. She could be worth much more. Why would she be worth that? Because she knows how to play the fucking game. It's a difference. It's a difference from, and trust me, I'm not no all lives matter. I ain't agreeing with Laila on that shit. I'm not. I mean, all lives do matter, y'all. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm a pro-black woman, and I am Black Lives Matter, even though I didn't like the fucking organization. I understand what it's about. It's about what they do to us in these streets. Totally, I get it.
But also, to be pro-black, it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be anti everybody else either. It just means you just prioritizing
yourself and your community.
Yeah, that's it. You don't got to be like, oh, well, F everybody else.
Absolutely. Thank you, Aunt. So that's just the point I'm making. This is irrelevant. This is just an attempt to smear her. What does that have to do with Claressa? Somebody,
because she's a serial hating. She's a woman hater, a self-hater. Gotta build the case.
It don't have nothing to do. It really don't. It don't have nothing to do with Claressa. She's trying to drag Laila because she felt like she was drugged. But here's the thing. Laila kept the main thing. She stayed in your ass about what you did to her and why things have gotten to the point of where they are. Again, Claressa done went all around the world. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. If you can like or dislike Laila because she feels like she about her fucking money and she's all lives matter. So Rick Timms, there you go. What's crazy, Dr. Boxing Talk? What's crazy? It's not crazy. We're pro-black up here, but does that mean that in order for me to keep food in my mouth and my lights on in my house, that all of a sudden I should fuck up any opportunity I have to get a contract with a company that I could pull for? No. Claressa needs to grow the fuck up. Who cares if that chick is all lives matter? Good for Laila. Why are you so damn worried about what this woman is doing? That's the question. In her business. Keep it the main thing. What did she do to you personally? This ain't got shit to do with Claressa. Messy. Bullshit. Just saying.
You don't want to speak out because you don't want to lose sponsorships and you don't want to upset your different fans. Your father, Muhammad Ali, used his platform to stand up against oppression. To me, it doesn't seem like you're proud to be who you are. Or
nasty work. Nasty motherfucking work right there.
See, self-hate. She's building the case.
For self-hate?
Yeah. You don't seem proud to be who you
Does
are.
Layla
She's a
have
woman.
to?
She's a woman hater and a self-hater.
Look, they are two totally different. I'm not my father. I'm not my mother. I got 4 children. Not one of them is the other. Why the hell does Layla got to do what her dad do? We love Muhammad Ali for what he did. She didn't even say she hates her people. So what the fuck are we talking about here? That's just smear right there. Whether y'all want to agree with it or not. How you doing, Snacks B? Shout out to you, King. Welcome in. That was totally unnecessary, and she needs to stop bringing up Muhammad Ali. Stop doing that. Stop bringing that. Rest his soul. Stop doing that. And you talking about his child. Are you crazy? It's something wrong. It's something wrong. I ain't disrespecting the dead by talking about their children. I mean, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Because you could talk about somebody and they absolutely, their parent could be dead. But stop bringing up his name and stop acting like she has to be her father. She's not. We ain't gonna act like she ain't gotten disrespectful with this. I guess she's just his daughter. Shouldn't you be like this because you his daughter? Why do you care? Why are you concerned? Be your father's daughter. What the fuck are we doing, dude? She wants to be his. Thank you. It's something. It's something weird. It's something weird going on. Who the fuck is a raccoon? Who the fuck is a raccoon? Don't do that. And you better not be calling me one. But don't be calling Layla one either. She ain't no fucking raccoon.
I'd also like to add this to the conversation just for a little nuance. You got some of the most radical figures in the civil rights era, like Malcolm X, who is the ultimate symbol. When people want to talk about by any means necessary, by all means necessary, but even he, towards the end of his life, when he took his pilgrimage, and he was amongst people that had blue eyes and so on and so forth, his perspective changed.
Yep.
Charles R. Gary, who was a very, very pivotal figure with the Black Panthers. There was that situation where Huey Newton got caught up, him and Gene McKinney, when they shot the police, or rather when they got shot by the police. One of their biggest allies was a white man, Charles R. Gary. He played a huge role in making sure that those guys got out of that situation. And it wasn't just he was this paid lawyer, like he was with them dudes from damn near beginning to the end. Even when you had other people that were inside the organization turning coat.
Well, as I said
So
in the beginning of this, I said absolutely. There are people of other races that fuck with black people. They will die with black people. And even on the level of what I am, as far as what people consider religiously, my belief, there are people who know who we are. They are, and they are that they understand. They get it. They get the assignment. They get the plan.
Yep.
So we can argue. I don't even want to argue how many of them. I don't even care.
That don't
The
even
spirit
matter.
recognizes the damn spirit. There
That's
are
it.
absolutely white people. And tell me, is the Claressa ain't got no other off black people around her in her circle that's helping her get money?
Hell, Dimitri Salita.
All day long. And he's Jewish, right? Yeah. So stop playing. Why the hell do you again? All this stuff is just side stuff. It's side stuff. Why are we not just talking about what the hell Layla did to you, supposedly, allegedly? That's all I'm asking for a friend, for myself. I just want to know. Let me get through this.
But again, Shawa, she's building the case.
She building a case for some whole hill of bullshit, and it stinks.
For those saying that Laila Ali YouTube hate documentary that she did was classy. That wasn't classy. That was mean girl energy. She was being nice, nasty. She's always wanted to hate on me out loud, and now she's doing it proud and with her chest out to promote a YouTube channel. Now, in Laila Ali hate documentary, she says that her dad will never want his name tied to mine, and that he did not like the fact that I called myself woke. Well, lie detector test tells us that that was a lie. Play the clip.
Call yourself the GOAT, that's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet.
5 minutes later.
My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
Let me let that go.
Laila, did you forget that you told me that your dad was flattered and proud that I called myself the GOAT? Laila Ali says that I lied about what transpired when she asked me to.
Oh, that's the sparring shit. Look, I you took a picture of Muhammad Ali. And here's the thing. As I talked to my dad was my best friend. Rest his soul. If my dad knew all of y'all, does that mean that what me and my dad say behind closed doors, y'all know what we talk about? My mom said, don't say nothing. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing, right? So, and I'm not saying this is right if this is the case. Is it possible that Laila could have just said that? That we were okay with you being quiet? You know what I mean? Like, is that possible? That she could say one thing to her? All people lie. Whether y'all think it's harmless or it's hurtful, whatever. That's not the... Is it possible for me to say, hey, yeah, my dad thinks you cool. But then I go home in my house and me and my dad be talking and be like, that's a whack ass motherfucker. Is that possible? Like, it's just I don't know. Again, all this shit is irrelevant. Why are you bringing up Muhammad Ali again? I don't care.
That's possible, and also there's time in between those clips too. You know, people's feelings change. So there could have been a time where she was like, "Hey, you putting on for America, Olympic gold medalist. You done fought your way up out of poverty, did your 1-2 thing, doing brilliant things, and then time goes on, and maybe Layla's not on, the same accord as far as values and all that other stuff. So." Yeah, I mean, times change. She said 5 minutes. She put the little 5 minutes later on the clip like it was from the same interview.
It wasn't.
Like she was contradicting herself. So.
And we know, too, during that interview, if you had been following the time, Laila was pissed. Because they had confronted her with some shit that who said? Claressa said. So she tried to keep her, but then she was like, nah. She started talking her shit. I'm not mad. Whatever. I know Doc is over there cracking the fuck up with this. He's like, hey, how you doing, NBA D Nice? How you doing? Look, I don't care about the sparring. I really don't, y'all. I'm gonna go on. But I didn't like this shit.
Best
Hold on.
women's boxers today of all time. All time. You putting over Laila Ali? All time, and I love Laila. Wolf? All time. Coal miner's daughter? All time.
And she's the best fighter fucking in the world, bro. There's nobody better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a fuck who you name. Nobody is coming close to her. Yeah, 2 Olympic gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
she was a man.
Bro, you know how much support niggas have of her. Like the whole boxing world have crazy support because she be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
There's no comparison. Damn. At all time. I love Laila too. Yeah. But ain't nobody coming close to Claressa. Right. 2-time Olympic gold medal. Yes. 3-time undisputed. Yes. Well, how many weight classes she did? 6.
Even Muhammad Ali's grandson says that I am the best female fighter of this era.
Here with my boy Nico Ali Wash. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling amazing. How about yourself?
Everything's good. Claressa Shields came out today with she had a $15 million check in her video and told Laila Ali, step up, we got the money. What do you think of it? Is she reaching? Is it a potentially a good scrap? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I don't think the fight is going to happen. I know Layla's significantly older than Claressa. If the fight did happen, I think it would be amazing for women's boxing. So that'd be a fun fight to see.
Is Laila even in the gym? Is Claressa just trying to reach to get to a different level? Is she trying to use Laila?
Oh, Claressa doesn't need to use anybody. Claressa is the greatest female athlete of my time. Like, there's no question about it. Her accolades speak for themselves.
Even Muhammad Ali's ex-wife. Yes.
Now, see, that's just fucking messy. So I really ain't showing that shit. Look, I don't disagree with anything that Bud said, anything that Shakur said, anything that he ain't no Ali. Damn it, he's a Walsh. But I don't disagree.
Hey, don't do the young man like that.
All right.
I was about to pull a Dub Rice. You out of order. You out of order.
I'm out of order. Look, shout out to Nico Ali Walsh. Look, I'm not. I absolutely agree with that. But what does this got to do with the beef? Like, it's like you are and did Bud and Shakur, they probably did say they was okay with being a part of this bullshit because you done drag people up in this mess. That's just how I feel. Like, I'm not mad at her. I am mad at her for dragging people in there because I don't think it's necessary. I think if Laila offended you, if she absolutely did something to you, why not just speak to that? Why do you got to go to her family members? You got to go to her nephew. And he laid down the goddamn law. He said, Claressa ain't got shit to prove. She's the best woman in boxing. So what does it just make her feel good on the inside to have this woman's nephew say that about her? Like, it's just nasty.
Caucasian Clay is absurd.
It is. Wait a minute.
Nico Vanilla Walsh. Nico Vanilla
used
Ali.
to call her Creamy Ali. Creamy Ali. The same look. I know you, Shakur. That's right. All Chris Shields did was took Layla's clips, edited them to look different on the Breakfast Club. The times are off. I don't like her personality. Or oop, Cook, Jersey Gigi, and salute to you. Salute to you. Hey man, look. When people understand when Laila was fighting, there was no women boxing. Yeah, and she said that. Nor were they rating undisputed. Hey man. Cook, Jersey Gigi. Cook. I'm saying everybody knows that Claressa. Everybody knows Claressa. I'm gonna say she is goated, but she's not my goat. My goat is actually her goat. It's not even Laila. And I'm not mad at that. But all the sparring shit, like I said, I don't care about that. I don't care about whether or not Tim is choosing Laila over.
To do a 28-minute hate documentary.
Choosing Claressa over Laila.
On my career, I have to give it to you. You are officially the most obsessed with me.
Claressa Shields. Watching Claressa Shields. Okay. We're not even in the same weight class. I know that she walked around heavier, but that would not happen. And not simply because she's not strong enough, because I would definitely knock her out. But because she's not talented enough to beat me. You're talented. You can box. You can.
Oh!
Is it possible one of the biggest fights of all time, the matchup between you and Claressa Shields, could ever take place? Is it possible? Because that's what people want to know. What would it take?
It's absolutely possible. Is that she is just not physically big enough or strong enough to handle me. And she does not have enough skill to keep me off. I want to do it.
Is she an inspiring opponent?
Is she? Of course, absolutely.
So now
Especially that mouth.
So now it's a matter
Especially that mouth.
There you go. That is her problem. She has a problem with that woman's mouth. And I get what she's playing clips of her saying absolutely. Absolutely, this is a fact. Absolutely, okay.
When it's personal, that starts a fire, right? And when the money's right and it makes sense, then why not?
In 2020, when I was dominating all these weight classes, Laila pulled this exact same stunt. Now we're in 2025, and I'm more viral than I could ever even be happy about being viral. And now here she is doing it again, trying to tie her name to mine for relevance. When asked about fighting me in 2025, this is what Laila said.
Everybody's talking about it. Or in the boxing circuit. I heard was that I said that unless somebody has 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna sip and sip. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone else.
What did she say? Did she say she's not trying to come back and fight? Did she just say that?
I don't know what she said. They had to like sped up.
Oh yeah, I'm speeding it up because this shit is taking fucking forever with conversations, and I ain't really like.
Fight, but if someone else that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
My team wins.
Fight, but if someone else says they have it, we're not
gonna sip and sip. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if
She says she's not trying to come back and fight,
that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
but she'll think about
My
it.
team win records. All of us came together and we had 15 million in escrow for Laila.
Why don't she got that for Franchon, for Shadeja? Well, I'm just saying, and I get it. It's because it's Laila. So is that cloud chasing to y'all? Now, mind you, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying either one of them is cloud chasing each other because I don't
No.
feel like they are. I feel like they're just having a dispute.
And I'll tell you why. Because Layla named her price. Layla said,
Right.
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, the $30. I may be wrong where she said it at. So I don't want to put that on wax. But I did hear her say if it was between 15 and 20 million. And then Claressa did the whole video with the big check and all that stuff. So I wouldn't necessarily say cloud chasing, but yeah. Is it gonna happen? Probably not.
I don't think it's cloud.
But I agree with you. Give another woman who's fighting right now, who needs that opportunity, like a Shadeja Green.
Get them 5
Shout out
milli.
to the Sweet Terminator. Yeah, get her some
Them
paper.
5 milli. Yeah, I'm just saying. There's other people calling her out. Actually, calling her out. Layla ain't called her out. That's why it's too. Is this cloud chasing? She's talking to a whole nother individual about a question she's asked, and she throw out an amount. And here you come. Here you come. I got it. I got that 15 million, girl. Go fight Shadeja. She been calling you out. Franchon been wanting to smoke back. Savannah been wanting to smoke back. Yes, I know Hannah was rubbing cream on her dog or whatever. She want that smoke back. Because guess who else is about to fight a PED? We know she on PEDs for sure. Erica Cruz. And Amanda's about to rematch her. She's not being a victim. She's like, I'm going to beat this bitch's ass. You better not be on that shit. But that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother.
To have a fight against me. Listen, the spices aren't selling and her TV shows are doing very bad.
How does she know that? I'm just curious.
That's hilarious to start off with, though. The spices aren't selling.
And the TV show's doing bad. I just want to know how she know that. Because they may be. Y'all, they may be. I don't know. I'm just asking, how does she know that?
Help her defend her legacy. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. But instead of her being happy about that, she got angry. And then, as we have to go on this hate documentary, you're going to show a clip of me getting dropped in a fight that I won unanimously? I have won every fight, unanimous decision or by knockout. Laila, you won a fight majority decision, and it's even one that should have been a split versus Jackie Frazier. She said I'm a bad representation of our culture. Let's clear that up. I've never been in jail. You can't find a mugshot of me. I've never tested positive for PEDs or anything. So therefore, how can I be a bad representation of the sport? You know who is a bad representation? Alicia Baumgartner.
Janky.
Who she has pictures with. So my message
Janky.
To all the young girls and young boys coming up, never let the people that came before you try to discourage you, put fear into you.
I'm done with that one. Look, why is she throwing shots, man? Why is she just spitting out bullets out the sun? Alicia, ooh. She like, at least you take that on the way out as I go. Why? Hey, look. Shout out to Claressa. I think she would have been better to have not really You know what? Okay, I don't. I want to be fair. She absolutely has the right to address it, but I think she should have went about it in the manner of keeping it on herself, keeping it on her freaking self. But in this, she brought in everybody to vouch for her, which we already, everything that they vouch for, we already know. You brought up Ronda Rousey. Nobody in boxing cares about Ronda Rousey. A lot of people did not like Ronda Rousey. She's not the only one. Um, Again, I think going to her family and getting clips of the family saying stuff about her, that's low. Like it's just keep it on you. That's just how I feel. You really should have just kept this about you. You absolutely have the right though to defend yourself. I'm not mad at that at all. What's going on, 503?
Yo,
What's going
can
on?
you can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. I feel real bad because you played the video as soon as I left. I didn't see it. You played it before that. And I was like, damn it. I didn't even get to tell my sis happy birthday.
That's okay.
Um yeah, but I wanted to tell you happy birthday. You gotta send me your cash up, man. I'm gonna send you a little something something. You
It's
know what I'm
on the
saying?
bottom of the screen.
Uh okay.
Yeah, that's just, well, and everybody don't. I call my birthday. I call birthday soul day. So usually when I'm telling people in chat, have a blessed soul day. That's your birthday. I don't. I don't usually do birthday, but you know how they go.
Yeah. Happy soul day. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
That's why me and you we get along and then we beef at the same time.
I don't really feel like I beef with you.
We bump heads a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
No,
But you and my son have the same birthday, so today is his birthday as well.
was it?
Yeah.
I always like finding another little baby that because I don't really know too many people with my first name or with my birthday. So
Yeah.
and I know there's plenty of birthdays
It's
out
man,
there.
it's so many. So in my family, it's a lot of October babies and it's a lot of July babies. So
I got a
October,
lot of Aprils.
yeah, because my cousin birthday was yesterday, and your birthday today, my son's birthday today, and I think Nick J, and Boxiana birthday in October too.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
Nick is still in here. I think she's a Libra, and me Libras and Virgos. I love all of them.
yeah,
Boxiana's was the 29th, I think. So
right. Yeah,
yeah.
man. Salute,
And my
salute, salute
son's
to
is
all
the
y'all.
16th of the 16th. I think Drew Titans is the 18th of November or something like that. Or yeah, it's a bunch of some. I'll be around Scorpios too, but I'll really be around a bunch of Aries. Aries. My both of my parents Aries. Like it's just heavy in my life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me ask you this though. Did Layla do anything wrong to you? Because I don't remember you criticizing Layla for nothing.
I did. I said that maybe she shouldn't have said the thing about there's nobody in that division that fucked with me today. Now I said she has the right to say that because we all have the right to feel like we're the best, whatever. Especially if you championed it, right? But I feel like I question did you know that can make Claressa feel away? Because she knew Claressa was there, so I questioned it. I was like, that's a little messy. Um, I don't know. I've said along the way where I felt like she's been messy. I feel like she's been a little messy, but again, would she ever have gotten to that place if people one wasn't continually asking her about fighting Claressa and Claressa wasn't talking shit about her? She really
Right.
never said anything until somebody asked her, and this was all still after Claressa was talking shit about she'll beat her ass. She's old, you know. I don't know. I have criticized her throughout this.
Yeah.
That's
You was
my that's my people's birthday too, there, Snacks.
oh
That's,
man.
that's my dad. That was my dad's birthday, and my mom's was a week before. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, my spirit animal. Hey, I got a spirit animal too. It's GD, wherever he is. October 8th and 29th. So yeah, we got Libra and Scorpio.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. My dad's birthday October the 7th. So Libra, Scorpios, yeah. A whole lot of Libras, whole lot of Scorpios in my
Yeah.
family.
I
Yeah.
know here in Denver, it was a big deal when my mom and dad were younger, and they had all these black social clubs here. They always had a Libra Scorpio party every year, and I thought when I grew up I'd be. I ain't into it. I ain't into it, but it was a nice thought growing up. But let me see. I was gonna run part 2 of Layla's, but I really gotta run through that shit.
Yeah, cause she declined that smoke. She didn't want that smoke.
Who
It's
didn't
cool
want?
though.
Oh
Later.
yeah. That's what I say. I was gonna run part 2
Mm.
because I was supposed to be doing my breakdown of 2, but I threw the link up and y'all been coming up here cooking with me, so it's drawn this out. I'm not mad. People gonna come and go. Everybody might leave, but I'm gonna get this shit off. And in the meantime, in between time, the link is there for people to hit. So, you all sit and listen. We gon' cause I'm gonna stop it and do the same shit. I'm just gotta speed it up a little bit. You here?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna run hers.
Just as I promised, I'm bringing you part 2 of Set the Record Straight. Now, if you haven't already watched part 1, I suggest you go back and do so you'll understand why I needed to go to these links to lay the truth out once and for all. For years, I've been characterized as unsupportive, as being a hater, envious of her success, and as someone who disrespected her so badly. Now, in part 1, I discussed the past, what was said from both of us, on both sides. I showed the brunt of what came out of each of our mouths. Nothing was twisted, nothing was taken out of context, just the truth of what was said. I also showed how she even tried to use my father's name to discredit me. Pretty unthinkable. Hopefully, you went and watched the full versions of the clips I shared in part 1, just as I suggested, because they're on YouTube. Now, I want to take just a second to thank those of you that left supportive comments. Even if you judge the situation wrongly and see the truth now, I understand how it may have seemed. Multiple people have reached out to me privately, sharing their experiences, and are so relieved that someone finally exposed the truth about how she operates. Now, I know you know my style by now, facts versus feelings. Like I said in part 1, I'm not about the he say, she say. I stayed focused on the exact allegations that were made against me, and I showed you the directly related receipts. Now, part 2 is about the present. She always repeats the same tactics, just in a new situation. We're dealing with the same person who plays the victim card, makes up lies, deliberately twists my words, and creates a false narrative. Look, she fooled the public before, so she feels like she can just keep it going. And before I get into part 2, let me just remind you who we're talking about here.
I agree, Orlando. I agree. Absolutely. Too many people disrespecting. I do feel that way. That ain't just about Claressa. I just feel like whether it be the music industry and sports, like these younger people don't have any regard for the people that came before them. And that's not all of them. I'm never gonna put anybody all in one bucket. But we see it, especially if you older, it. Hell, if you 30, the 20-year-olds ain't thinking about your 30-year-old ass, and the 15-year-olds is like on a whole nother page, right? So Laila said there isn't anyone that inspired her. Even you said at the time, Shields only had 8 fights and 2 knockouts. Look, I said that, Jersey GG. I really did. Like, again, this was about how Claressa felt. And instead of her going to her sister, her big sister, and talking about it, she just took it personal and kept running with it. She's a 2 times Olympic medalist, but I would want more. The Olympics for women wasn't around when you fought. Yeah, I think she's saying she would have wanted more, but 2 times, look, that is a little messy, Bella. I ain't gonna lie. As a woman being 2-time gold, that's good enough. God dang. I ain't mad at that shit at all. Here we go.
Jump right to it since you brought her up. Layla Ali.
I always knew that Layla was intimidated by me, you know, and she may have not ever said nothing, but I always knew that she questioned who was the better fighter between me and her. But I always knew that she questioned who was the better fighter between me and her, because I have a better amateur background and now a better professional background. So I know she always kind of felt a little threatened, but from when I first met her, I always knew that, you know, she a little boxing.
What does being the GOAT mean to you? Of course, it got all the accomplishments and, you know, all the belts and everything like that. But it also means, like, to me, just making a blueprint for the women that's coming up behind me, the original way.
You know, there's a lot of girls who use boxing to promote their with their modeling career.
Layla didn't want to smoke with Claressa 5 years ago, and she doesn't want it now. Thanks for the entertainment, you guess. But Ann, does she have to want it? Could she just not feel away because this girl was talking shit about her? And she can still talk her shit and say, I'm the best? Like, I don't know. Shout out to you, Bella.
To be in the magazine or something. I use boxing for boxing. And it promotes, and boxing is my brand. It's just like, I'm not trying to use boxing to promote something else, to help me with something else.
I'm really building a blueprint where I can tell other girls, like, listen, if you do this, this is what can happen. If you build your brand like this is the direction that it can go. If you build it like that, it can go this way.
I'll tell you this. I think that's messy. I don't think it should matter if Claressa won a model. Whatever the fuck Claressa want to do. Why does Layla care? I'm just saying. We already know she's a fighter, and she's got the most accolades as a female fighter. So why the hell does Layla care if she's dipping her toe in different little pots? Like, that's, again, like I say, both of them have had their moments of being messy. I do think that was a little messy. It was messy of her to try to add that in. She could do. We know she a rapper too. Well, do I care? I don't. I really don't give a shit if Claressa rap. So be it.
I feel like I just want to get, like, somehow, if it can be figured out, what is it that the brands look for in the athlete to where I get the $20 million payday to represent, you know, one of these big brands or something like that. You have to have, like, I don't know if it's a certain look or a certain tone or a certain, you know,
I think if you
story.
be you.
Of course, being like a great person, being a great role model. Marshall a bitch. That's it. She's a bitch, and she's gonna keep being one. She's a hater. She wish she was me. She wish she had the belts, the gold medals, and she don't want to be me. She wish she was black and everything. It's just sad.
I tried to tell her in the past, brand deals don't come from pretending to be someone you're not. They come from character, integrity, and consistency. That's the work she needs to do. So while she's tried to paint my success beyond the ring in a negative light, the truth is I've accomplished what I set out to do in the ring. And I moved on to build a life and a career using all of my other talents. Now she's acting as if she's an expert on how to build a brand, mentoring others on it as if she has all the answers, when in reality, she's still trying to figure it out for herself. And she's doing this because she wants to figure out how she needs to look, how she needs to act, how she needs to talk, who she needs to become in order to make some money and get some brand deals. Okay, let's get into this. She's decided.
I gotta agree with that. Now, yeah, she had somebody to bring, you know, the money for this particular fight. But let's be real. And again, I'm not calling neither one of them a clout chaser. But had Claressa secured that fight, would that up her celebrity, y'all? Would that up her star power? Would that up the ability for her to make more money going forward? Especially has she beat Layla, which actually, you know what? I ain't gonna say beat Layla because we would expect that, right? 47-year-old Layla gonna be 48 soon. I think that would absolutely up her celebrity at the end of the day and make her more money. So is that what this is about, or does Claressa just want to prove that she could beat her big sis's ass? Like,
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
Both.
I think it's a little bit of both. Honestly, you get an Ali on your resume. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's gone.
Nico Ali?
Nah. Shawa, you been talking shit this whole stream, but it's your birthday. I can't get mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna let you have your soul day.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you glow on your soul day. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's a little bit of both though. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like and I know Nick J. She been in the chat talking her little demure shit too. You know what I'm saying? Cause she
They gonna
real
bang it tonight.
she real classy with it. You know, she's a lady. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa just need to leave this shit alone, man. At this point, it's not going nowhere. Layla said she ain't gonna fight you. Move the fuck on, sis. Like for real, just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of women out there for you to fight. Whether you stay at the weight where you at right now, you go back down in weight. I don't know if you want to lose your cheeks for papoose or whatever. I don't know, but motherfuckers want to see you fight Shadasia Green. That's the fight everybody want to see you fight. You
So
know what I'm saying?
let me ask you a question then. So then
Yeah.
if what did you just say a few seconds ago? You said don't nobody want to see her fight her. Damn, the question just oozed right the frick out my ear. Maybe it'll come back to me. Maybe it'll come back. No, sorry. Let me see. Who's joined? Somebody joined. Hello, Soul. How are you? Kim
What it do?
That's my Kim right there. Chilling.
503, what's happening, cuz?
What's up, bro?
Chilling.
How you feel?
I'm solid. Shaking and moving. Got the babies with me on this holiday. Excuse me, on this Halloween.
I see. What you think about all this?
The shit is messy. I'm tired of seeing black women in constant warfare. Every time I turn on social media, mamas and daughters beefing. You know what I'm saying? We the only race of people where our inadequacies is just placed on a magnifying glass, and I hate that shit, bro. Like, these sisters should really be propping each other up instead of, all of the catty shit going at each other. Like, Layla Ali will always be in the history books, for the work she did and who her father is. And Claressa, like, come on, you the best female boxer of all time. You got to believe it and stop trying to tell the world. We know it already. You got to believe it now, sis. Like, you beautiful in your own right. Layla beautiful in her own right. You know what I'm saying? She need to go do some therapy because that's a lot of childhood trauma I'm hearing. Like, yeah, you might not have thought you was that pretty when you was young, blah, 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 but you got some money and you got your funny up. You feel me? So look, you looking good now. Do your thing. Yeah, embrace yourself. Yeah, and embracing yourself. When you really beautiful and you exude that, that you is that person. You ain't got to tell the world. The world go declare it for you. Step out in the world with that. You feel me? I love both the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Claressa is exciting to watch. I love her energy. You know what I'm saying? She know how to sell a fight, but I just think that in certain situations, look, I'm all for her smashing down on the colonizers. You know what I'm saying? All of them cave bros. You feel me? Put both heels on them bros necks. You feel me? I'm trying to keep the vulgarity down. But yeah, stand on them bros necks. But when it come to us, you know what I'm saying? I think we should move with more tact and decorum. You know what and that's how I look at it. I don't think this was a situation to where she could have, had to make up these elaborate stories. And I get it. Sometimes you got to build up a grudge because you really want something, and you pump faking. But them receipts, and them stories ain't looking consistent, sis. Look, just come out with a formal apology. Tell Layla, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the young women. Teach them, a little bit of game when it comes to having some integrity from that standpoint. And then y'all have a little conversation behind closed doors and y'all rectify this and do that for the culture. I think that's bigger than boxing.
I'm not.
Nah, that's 100 right there. I agree 1,000% with what bro's saying. Like,
do y'all see her apologizing though? Both of y'all.
Ego is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
so,
I was about to say, like,
if I put it like this. My fault. Go ahead, G.
Nah, bro. Real quick, if anything, no, like what bro just said, like the ego. if your ego won't let you do it in the public, be a lady and do it behind the scenes. Talk, you know what I'm saying? Had that conversation. Because a lot, like you said it earlier in the show, Shawa, like a lot of this shit would have been avoided with a simple phone call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Y'all
then
didn't,
we
y'all,
don't
yeah,
operate like that.
right. Y'all didn't listen. It's no turning back at this point. Like Meek J said in the chat, the gloves are off. Y'all been throwing shit at each other, you know, these past couple of months, weeks, and days since, you know, Claressa had her fight and Laila made the comment. You know what I'm saying? So with these videos and shit, you know, y'all can't really take none of that shit back, but y'all can move forward and, you know what I'm saying, work y'all little problems out behind the scenes. Apology, I think the ego and the pride, you know, in the moxie, yep, the bad bitch queen bee shit gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna play, but I definitely think a conversation do need to be had if y'all not gonna fight.
Absolutely, it does. What? Let me say something real quick.
Okay.
Shout out to the damn truck drivers of the world. We got 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3 on the panel the same damn time. Hello to my
Same
brother.
damn time.
Same damn time. We make
For
this bitch
sure,
go.
sure.
Boy, we bringing y'all toilet paper to cars. Like, shout
You
out to the
feel
truck drivers.
in
Shout
a
out to
real
them.
way.
Look,
In real.
Snacks. A couple of comments. Orlando Turner, and shout out to you again. And thanks for coming over here. Layla was good. I wasn't worried. I wasn't even worried about Ann Wolf. I like that comment. I like that comment because a lot of people really, well, obviously that was her competition and people felt like they ducked each other. Whole nother conversation, but I just wanted to point that out. Imagine them 2 sisters travel around the country inspiring our young sisters in the sport. Snacks. Yes. Yeah, I hope they do come to some type of agreement. And I hope this was it. I hope Layla's thing was it. For real. I don't think Claressa should respond. Again, Claressa is so meddled up. She got so much going on. Her silence would be the deadly thing. For her to just not even address this anymore publicly, and I know people are like, oh, but she got the right to defend herself. She does, but she also has a right to rise above it. And I know all of us feel, some of us be on demon time. Well, oh, if she go low, I'm going lower. Nah, that ain't my style personally either. I'm a Scorpio, but I'm not a vindictive one. I'm not one that want to get back at people. I don't do all that. Sometimes you, as an adult, a grown person, you just be like, whatever, I'm done. I'm cool. You keep talking. Now, if Layla keep talking, then we'll know what the deal really was with Layla. Layla actually had a freaking problem. If Layla shut up, if Claressa shut up, if they get behind the scenes and squash this, do this, do these,
Real
go around
talk.
the country. And the thing is, Layla was talking shit about how Claressa is representing the sport. Show Intel. I mean, show her by example then. Y'all do it together. Do it together because boxing does need it. And at the end of the day, in a perfect world, and everybody ain't gonna agree with what I'm about to say, but it is what it is. Make up with Amanda and Alicia. Powerhouse. Women could be a powerhouse in their own bubble of boxing. You ain't gotta make up with Jake. But as women, represent and show that women ain't catty. We don't all gotta fight and be nasty. And when we do want to fight, it's because we trying to build and make money. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, Shawa. I think it's one way she would come out and apologize, and that's if Pap told her. If Pap tell her, I think she. Yeah. I think he gonna have to go and lay some freestyle wood on her. You feel me? Lay some freestyle wood on her, and you know what I'm saying. Drop some of that wisdom on her. You know what I'm saying. I think that'll be the thing that'll move the needle for her. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like she valued his game and his wisdom.
I
You
think
know,
so.
so yeah, I think that's the move right there. You know, outside of that, I don't see it happening. And both the sisters caddy. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been a little bit of both. I think a little bit more on Clarissa's side because them stories ain't consistent. But I just know the catty nature. You know what I'm saying, of how women get. So this one of them
Yeah,
ones right here where
it's gonna be a
yeah,
downfall.
yeah, yeah.
And
So she
shout
gonna
out
have
to
to
Orlando again. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm just saying that's the only way I see that happening.
I hope so. I hope it can. Shout out to Orlando. I had never heard of Letitia Baby Girl Robinson, but guess what I'm doing? I'm about to go find out who she is. Shout out to you. Again, I'm here to learn and just have conversations. Okay. I am no shame in my game about learning something. Some people okay. Go ahead, Five. You still got something you want to say?
Yeah, I'll say this, man. At the end of the day, I think women's boxing is still growing. It's still evolving into a powerhouse. Um, I love listening to your channel, um, Queens of the Ring with Nick J and Boxiana.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love listening to women speak on the sport and stuff like that. So I think that this whole space for women, it just needs to keep evolving, and it's gonna be a lot of mistakes made. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, Shawa, you feel like you done made some mistakes, and you
I know
know,
I have.
just on the women's side, being in a male dominated space. You know what I'm saying? It was really no blueprint out here for the women. You know what I'm saying? You had females like Layla, Chrissy Martin, and Ann Wolf. You know, they had their era. Now we got Clarissa and Serrano and Katie Taylor.
And they
You
on their
know,
way out.
yeah, yeah. So you know, you got to keep evolving. For the next set of women. For the next set of content creators and podcasters and people that's gonna be in this space. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
I, I just feel like Clarissa, she for her to be so accomplished and have all these accolades, sometimes she can be a little sensitive to certain things, like the smallest things make her mad. But if you know you that girl, you know you that B, you that queen, you know what I'm saying? You her, like where? You know what I'm saying? Like
Wear
you
it.
you you,
Walk in
you
it.
yeah, you gonna be criticized regardless. Like all of the greats had to deal with it. Whether it was a Floyd, it was Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray, you know what I'm saying? Jack Johnson, like everybody had to embrace that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Especially like our people. You know what I'm saying? Like the black boxers, like we get treated a certain type of way
Already.
anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it don't matter how great we are. I mean, look at what Devin Haney and Brian Norman is going through. Look at what Shakur going through. Look at all the bullshit Tank then went through. Like everybody's gonna have that time where they're gonna be put underneath the microscope, and everybody's gonna dissect every little thing they do. And
Right.
Clarissa, you know what I'm saying? Clarissa dealing with that. You know what I'm saying?
But
Moving
she do
forward,
it, but does she bring attention to it
she
herself?
do. She do. Like Clarissa been in a weird space. You know what I'm saying? Like with this whole Papoose shit, with this Laila Ali shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She been moving. It's been a little rocky for her. You know what I'm saying? But um, going through stuff. Going through pressure, it can make you a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Going through the fire, it can make you a fighter.
How long
Like,
do we gotta wait for this
yeah,
pressure with her? Because again, She's 30 now. And to be honest, I said it earlier. People come from different places and people are raised differently. But she's old enough to this point where and maybe it's gonna take with who was just on here saying that what my brother Soul was saying. It's gonna take for Pap to maybe talk to her and pull her side. Maybe she has enough respect for her man to listen to say, maybe I do. I just need to fall back. I'm great. I'm that girl. You are the it girl already. Just simmer down. Walk in your greatness, girl. Every time somebody come out and say how great they are, you don't gotta add a dot 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 and Claressa dot dot dot. You don't gotta do that. Or when people come out and get accolades, you don't gotta say, but I, like she did to Angel. Like, don't do that. Stop doing that bullshit. That is the shit that makes her ugly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she self-centered like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, maybe that's just a her thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a defense mechanism. I don't know. Like looking at her movie and understanding her story, I kind of somewhat understand why she is the way she is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't giving her no pass. Like all this shit with Layla, it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have went about it another way. Layla could have too. Like both of y'all are at fault. Like the homie was just saying, like we gotta, especially with the women, man. Like the women, man. Like the women just it be hard sometimes for the sisters to get along. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be liking that. I don't be liking that.
Well, I like, okay, yeah, to not get along. We expect them to be fighters because whether y'all want to recognize it or not, which is why I said if the fight does happen, at the end of the day, Layla was a boxer. It's still in her, and you could tell. And trust me, I definitely believe that somewhere in all of this, Layla was battling. Should I get back in here and fight this girl, or should I just continue to be mom and work my businesses? I guarantee you that was a struggle for her. And we all have heard that, like, her husband was like, nah, I ain't trying to have that. But then here we're talking about, again, a woman, a mother of a certain age. And I don't care what nobody says, even if she was a little messy, with class. And she's probably like, weighing the options, weighing the options. She got a whole lot going on over here with her businesses and her brand that she's built. And that plays into what she was saying earlier about Claressa ain't there yet. She gonna learn. And if she don't learn, then Claressa gonna be forever chasing this big bag that may never come to fruition. Again,
Yeah.
Layla walking around here, she worth money. And that's, again, just what's projected, what people think she has. We don't know for sure. She may be worth more or less. And that's just her alone. That's not her and her husband. We don't know how many assets she has. 11 million? She ain't hurting for money.
Yeah. Listen, I think for that, what you saying, I think Layla was smart with her moves, like with her branding. You know, when she had her time, you know, she made the right moves and she not hurting for money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot about how smart she is outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, you know, her father didn't have the same outcome. You know what I'm saying? So for her to do that, I mean, that says a lot. You know, and I think a lot of times when you see boxers get up in age, you know, they kind of be forced to still fight due to financial reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in the era we in now, like with the exhibition thing, we seeing all these fighters still fighting, and we like, what the fuck? Like, why are y'all still fighting? You know? So, you know, even though I wanted to see her and Claressa fight, I still respect Layla. You know what I'm saying, for having her business
Mm-hmm.
affairs in order. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, I mean, again, she's close to 50. So that's why
yeah,
I'm saying at 30, everybody's different. Everybody grows at a different rate. Everybody has wisdom and their revelations at different times. And some people don't ever get it. So all I'm saying is with Claressa, I hope she gets it. I hope she gets it sooner than later. Somebody said earlier a sentiment that I hold, which is when Claressa is 47, about to be 48, she better hope that ain't some 30-year-old ain't calling out her name. And maybe she will.
right.
But it's
Man,
just, especially if she's built a brand, then I wouldn't want for her to have to teeter on, should I go back to fight this girl or not? Should I? No,
man,
be 48 and live your life. Hopefully you're a wife. Hopefully you're a mother by then. And
right.
you will still be. It's gonna be hard for some girls to come behind Claressa and really do what she did.
Yeah, it's gonna be hella hard. Like,
There's men that ain't even did this. So shout out to
nah,
her.
listen, man. Claressa just needs to keep focusing on being a better version of the quote, which what she is right now. You 30, she 30 plus years old. She me and her around the same age. Um, just
Fight the
keep the
girls.
yeah, like keep like you've been saying all stream. Keep the main thing. Like if you want to keep fighting in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, in Michigan, you do good, do good numbers. You got a good team behind you, you got Papner behind you. You got a whole little movement right now behind you. Like, you know, give
Yeah.
yourself maybe 5 more years in the game. See if you can make
She got the movement behind her right now, but
yeah.
um again, shout out to the queen that came up here, KK, and said, I like Claressa. I've always liked Claressa, but she's like, but she's losing me. And look, the way I felt the same way. Claressa lost me back at Keith Thurman. I
Yeah,
unfollowed her
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
serious. So she
Yeah.
she has a point. Like, you are turning people off. There's something I wanted to play real quick. Because I ain't gonna get through all this. But this little thing right here. Hold on real quick. Here we go. Hold on, let me slow it back down to normal. Lord, I'm having an issue. Here we go.
I'm the GOAT. I got 15 million up right now. Where you at? Speaking of GOAT, have you tried my new GOAT seasoning? It's knockout blends with spices and herbs. Don't try to get quiet now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Have you guys seen my new cooking show? Episode 2 drops on Friday. Meet me in the ring. Honey, I already got one of those. You know what? I'll find someone else to fight. Who want a piece of me? Oh, my ears are leaking.
That was hilarious when I saw it, and that's exactly what's been going on. And you know what? Rosie, that super talented young lady, is a comedian. You can go check out her Instagram page. But that was her perception of the situation. She's actually a fan of both of us. You can go to her page and see that. She wasn't taking sides. She was doing a funny reenactment of what she perceives to be going on. And this is exactly why it's so important to me that we carry ourselves in a respectable manner, because young girls are always watching us. So while all of this foolishness was going on, I was overseas on summer vacation with my family. She was once again calling me out, twisting the story of what I said on the Fight blog. Then she says it was another golden opportunity.
I was very shocked to still see her even speak of me.
Here goes the twist. I did not speak of her or mention her in that interview.
I've been let that dream go of fighting her a long time ago. But when I see that, I'm like, you know what? Another golden opportunity to make a fight with me and Laila Ali. Got it? If she wants 15 million, we got 15 million. Take this 15 million and come get your ass.
All right, that one will be a little bit longer, but my son was calling me, asking me if I wanted something. So look, the little girl, shout out to the baby. She said she's a fan of both. But look how she's seen that. she sees that as Claressa pressing Laila. Now, if she likes both, I mean, I don't know. And the thing is, people are still gonna believe what they believe at the end of the day. They may feel one way or the other. But this is a 9-year-old's view that Claressa is pressing this issue. Like I just, and that's how I feel too. Claressa started this. Laila is trying to end it by putting the mirror in this girl's face. And I hope again that this works. I hope that this is the end of this, because I don't even want to play no more Layla's. Shout out to Laila. You know, you guys can see these videos on their respective channels if you haven't been able to watch them. I hope this is it. I hope this is over. In the beginning, I did not want these two to fight. When the shit hit the fan again, because this is a rehash. The whole fact that this has came up again, it's a rehash. I thought it was possible that they was gonna fight. So I'm like, if they are, then let that shit happen, right? But I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Her not fighting this girl. She don't have to prove nothing else. Laila is in a whole different space in her life. Claressa has people she can absolutely fight right now. Maybe if she takes some of her advice, which I know she was trying to say she gave crap advice, but work on your branding. Work on the way you present in public. You got a new wig, you got a new dress. That ain't enough. And I don't mean to sound mean by saying that, but just because you dolled up and I'm questioning why. That's not, I mean, maybe it's became your style, but that was Layla's thing. You try to do a video similar to her, but you didn't even bring out the fact that what she did to you. You talked about everybody else. You try to bring other people into it. That's just my whole thing. Work on yourself. Work on self. I said that in the first video that Laila brought out. Claressa needs to turn inside and work on some of that stuff. You gotta, what seems to be a man who cares about you and is loving on you. Do all that. Continue to be great. Everybody knows how, we tell her all the time. Everybody gives her accolades for her. I mean, everybody tells her how great she is for her accolades and her accomplishments, right? We all give her praise. And then I said before, that won't be enough until Claressa gets over the fact that she felt like Laila dogged her out by not saying she was great when she was 8-2. Like, get over that. Go fight these other girls. That's all. That's all. I really don't have much more to say about that because I'm tired of playing these dang dong videos.
Yeah. Nah, this was a good stream though. This was a great stream on your birthday / soul day. This definitely got me through the end of my day.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So yeah, salute to you for that. I'm gonna say this, man. This was some good, women's soap opera, boxing drama. If that's what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I understood both sides. I think that Claressa, you know, she just needs to let it go. Layla's not gonna fight you, sis. She's not gonna fight you. You know what I'm saying? You thought dangling the money in her face would entice her more to do it,
And it
and
ain't
she's
enough.
it's like it's good money, especially for women's boxing, but some people just not motivated by money. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious that Layla is overly accomplished and well off in her life. You know what I'm saying? And take this as a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes everything don't deserve a, a reaction or energy and time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you let Layla get you out your body when the Breakfast Club interview came out with her and Charlamagne years ago. You let this Fight Hub interview get you all emotional. Like you just gotta stop. You gotta stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Layla gonna be Layla. Like, listen, man. That's one thing I noticed. Like, when the OGs talk, just take what they say in stride and keep it pushing. Like they gon' like Floyd is gonna always feel like he's the guy. You know these like Layla gonna always feel like she that girl.
Yep.
It's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Floyd ain't finna.
don't think you should want to do anything. Let the greats be the greats and just
Yeah, like
we're
Floyd
gonna
ain't
talk
finna
this
come.
shit.
Yeah, Floyd ain't finna come back and fight Terrence Crawford or Boots Ennis or any of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like he still feel like he the best ever. So if Layla feel like she the greatest, you know what I'm saying? That's what she feel. You know, shit. You got way more other opportunities in front of you. Like you need to all this energy you put into this with her. You know, try to have that same energy like you were saying with Michaela Mayer, or you know, maybe in a couple of more years, maybe Caroline Dubois move up in weight, or you know what I'm saying? You know,
But see,
Shadasia, yeah.
Caroline is at what 30? 30? I don't even expect that fight to happen between them
I
in
mean,
the age difference. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But
yeah,
it's just like
I'm just saying, like, focus on what you have in front of you right now. Focus on whoever is the hottest or best person in and around your weight. So you know what I'm saying? Whether that be Michaela Mayer or you know what I'm saying, Shadasia Green, whoever it is, like all that energy you put into fighting Layla, you need to put that into someone else. And now that you people know that you can go get that type of money, now you're gonna have an X on your back. You know what I'm saying? Because these girls is not seeing, oh well damn, she can go get that. Well let me get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And shit, you 30 years old, man. Go on you a good 5 to 6 year run. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And get the fuck up out of here. Like, you know, go settle down with Papoose and get married and have kids. And, you know, the next 10 years, you'll be like Ali. You know what I'm saying? You'll
Hopefully,
be,
prayerfully.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's all, man. Once again, salute to you, sis, man. Happy Soul Day. Happy birthday to you.
Thank
This
you.
was this was a great stream. I noticed you haven't been active on your channel as much, so hopefully we start seeing you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? In November, because I know these fights is gonna come around, and I know you're gonna
Oh,
be
I'm talking big shit about that one, and somebody
yeah.
bet not lose because I'm going clown mode. I'm going clown some things.
Either way it goes, we just want to see you back in your bag. And when you pop your shit, you know what I'm saying? You do it with the best of them. So salute to you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
And
you.
salute to the chat. Once again, salute to everybody. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'll holler at you on the back end, sis.
Love you very much. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. Look, one more time. One more time. One more time. Let me see if I can do that.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Show the world that it's true. Time to fly. Throw your hands up to the sky, yeah. Going up cause we're celebrating life, yeah. Another trip around the sun. Gotta have some fun with the tribe or a party you want. Cause it's only good vibes. You the star, get your shine.
Okay, so it's something I've seen that let me see here.
It's your birthday.
Oh, I'm trying to
It's your
turn that
birthday,
off.
girl.
Oh,
It's your birthday.
there we go. So It's a couple of things I've seen that I definitely want to address. Why are you mad at me? How you doing, Queen? Opportunity is gone now. Wow. I don't know what you're talking about with opportunity, but shout out to you. Even a child sees the difference in character. Shout out to you. Why you mad at me? I didn't see your comment earlier. My brother was cooking and I be getting lost in the sauce. Okay, it's something I seen. Oh, first of all, let me say, yeah, Nick. That's why I say I know they're going on tonight. I know Nick J, and you need to put your channel in the chat because the people don't. If they didn't already know, they need to know. Doc Boxer Talk. I love you. She thought dangling the money that Laila asked for would entice Laila. Laugh my ass off, revisionist. Man, what are we doing? Of course she thought that. Because that's what Laila said. Maybe I will fight for the right amount of money. So of course she thought that's not revisionist. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're trying to say. Yeah, she thought if I could secure that 15 million, then I could get this fight. But why is she so hard fucking pressed to get the goddamn fight? When she got 4 girls, we've had this conversation on your channel. We have, you know. This is another comment. Nick J, when you do that shit, I'll be like, get your ass back on that camera. Nick, get your ass back. Quit hiding, Nick. Damn it. Get your ass back on that camera. Get your ass back on that camera. You know what Baxiana be saying is right, damn it. Both of y'all be cooking, so I don't know why you be hiding. Ain't nowhere to hide. Because you end up bringing yourself back, don't you? Any fighter is going to react to someone saying they really can't fight, can't KO nobody, fight like an amateur, etc., especially an accomplished like one like Claressa. But did she lie? Did she lie? Because I've said this before all this even happened. The girl probably could knock people out. Again, I'm not a fucking boxer, but I could look at what I'm seeing and see this girl ain't turning over her shots. She's not getting the power if she has any. And clearly we've seen she just knocked out a girl, right? And I think it shocked the shit out of her when she knocked that girl down. And then she came back and knocked her out. But she also did something she hadn't been doing, turning over her shot. She hit the chick square on the chin, and then she redid it again. So don't get me wrong. Nobody fights like Claressa. Claressa's a fucking dog. She's very skilled, very good defensively. I think she smothers a little bit, and she slaps shots. And I think the amateur part of what they're talking about is the fact that she's doing this. You trying to shoe shine. Why not just look? Michaela Mayer last night, perfect example. Michaela, you can see the skill set sticking, finding opening holes. Like it's a whole different way. And Michaela's power has increased as she's went up, but she's throwing shots properly. It's just a difference. That's just my opinion. It's what I see. I've said this shit before. So I understood what Laila said when she said that shit. I understood. She was like, you ain't even doing this right. You ain't the sweet science. You ain't even got that down. Work on that. And maybe, bring somebody in to help you work on that. Like, I'm just saying, but yeah, she gonna react to it. But are you gonna be real about what people are saying? Take it as constructive criticism instead of somebody just trying to talk shit about you. You've only knocked out 4 girls. Laila's knocked out 21 in 24 fights. Yeah, I thought so too, B. Out of the mouth of babes. Again, I don't think they should fight, but stop acting like you want to fight when you don't. I think that ends this drama between them. They don't have to fight. I don't give a shit. Don't fight. But if they are going to, yeah, that's just where I stand. So I don't. Let me know what I'm talking about, brother. Oh, okay. Uh, hey, Doc, I'm telling y'all, Doc, he said he made it clear he's sticking up for Clarissa, and damn it, he ain't went back on that shit. Shout out to him for standing on his square. Cause he ain't going back on that. Laila never said she would fight Clarissa for 15 million. She said she would take that plus more to consider it. But people don't listen, Coach Amber. They do not listen. In the day, I will enjoy women's boxing. This isn't a good look. Said Layla's ducking Ann Wolf was bad. Let me say this too real quick about Laila. Shout out to her for not putting that Ann Wolf shit in this second part. She said she was going to and she didn't. I'm so very happy she didn't. Because I really feel like that would have been classless from someone who I think has some class. Leave that shit. Let it lie where it is. Leave that shit alone. Don't rehash that shit because of what you and Clarissa are going through. You're playing with semantic. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I need some ladies to go over to Dr. Box's talk and help him understand some of the mindset of women. Some of the mindset of women. I be over there by myself fighting. I know Karma be over there, but Karma don't be in there fighting. I need Karma to come fight. Shout out to Karma wherever she is. She usually be in here. She gave crappy advice, yet you're giving that same advice. See, these are all the things I just didn't keep going with the video. Y'all could check it out. Nick, it's Clown City. Devin better win. I ain't even gonna hold no more punches no more. Devin better whoop B's ass. Or I'm talking shit. I'm gonna do a whole live. I might even put on a fucking clown suit to clown. DP Rocker, shout out to you. Great brother. All right, y'all. I definitely need to get off because I'm sure my husband got stuff to do and grandbaby up there crying. So take my turn watching the baby. For you, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna let that go. Y'all be blessed. Blessings to all y'all. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for kicking with me. I've been on for almost 4 hours. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even gonna do anything for my birthday. I don't think I feel like it. But shout out to y'all. May the Most High keep blessing y'all like I feel like he's blessed me. I'm 48 today, y'all, and I feel flipping great. I'm happy. Man. And Nick, put your damn link in the chat so people can come over there tonight because we need that. We gonna need that. We gonna need that. Okay? I love y'all very much. I tell you this all the time. And I mean it. Let me go get my grandbaby because Papa probably about done. Y'all be blessed though. Shout out to you. On my way out, I'm going to do it one more again. Blessings, y'all. Shalom.
Birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Show the world that it's time to fly. Throw your hands up to the sky, yeah. Going up cause we're celebrating life, yeah. Another trip around the sun. Gotta have some fun with the tribe or a party of one. Cause it's only good vibes. You the star, get your shine.